ただ明るい少し眠たそうに花びらが揺れた何気ないこの想いねえ人はどんな言葉で呼んでいるの白い砂の月閉じ込めた話を光降らすように聞かせてねそういつか知る時が来るの胸の痛みをそして今より優しくなるのねあたたかいこの想いねえ人はどんな
Well, I hope you enjoyed those choice selections of music. In the order that they were played. The first song was "Swing Time." I believe it was done by the guy who was part of the band Mr. Big. At least I think it is. It's the theme song of Spider-Man versus the Kingpin for the Sega CD. The second song, everyone would know what the fuck that song is. It's the ending credits song to Outlaw Star, at least for the first half. Hironosuke. And the last song, this was very last minute, but I thought this would be a great song. It is Shuffle by Masami Okui, and this is actually the opening credits song to the Battle City arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Mm-hmm. And
there we go.
That was my music, and you should probably mute that TV.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna turn it down a bit.
Are you coding, son? Are you coding, son?
Are you coding, son?
I'm dying, Dad. I'm dying on the inside.
I had such a week.
I did not.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna break down my week that was the inevitability of birth and death, which was the fact that, let me just break down like what happened on Sunday. I get home, I spent some time with friends, and we were having we had a bonfire, we had a little too much to drink, so I stayed the night, come home on Sunday, and my cat's acting kind of weird. And I'm just thinking, like, oh, he's just probably tired, or maybe, it's whatever, he gets, like, sleepy sometimes. And by the end of the night, this was, like, right after we were streaming, too. Like, right when we were done streaming.
Yeah, the afternoon stream, yeah.
Yeah, and this is actually the reason I couldn't stream on Monday, but we were, basically, he just falls to the floor and is, like, not doing much else. He's just breathing really heavily, and at one point attempts to crawl under my bed, and I'm just going, no, you're going to the vet tomorrow, and I'm going to prevent you from crawling under the bed. So I basically have to, like, take him and, like, keep a vague eye on him all night to make sure he doesn't get to a spot where I can't get to him, because...
Virgil fears the vet?
What's up?
Virgil fears the vet?
No, it's not even that. Is that I know when animals are in bad shape, they will hide, usually to die, and I do not want to drag him out from somewhere difficult. So I take him to the vet, and basically they do some tests on him, and they basically go, yeah, he had a previously undiagnosed heart deformity, like basically his blood flow reversed and filled his lungs up with fluid, and they were just pumping him full of medicine and had him on oxygen for a while. And they got him into a stable enough state after a few hours. Around this point, right after talking to the vet, I just called up my work. I'm like, yeah, I cannot come in today. This takes top priority. Like, I don't know, like, what's going on here. I don't have all the answers.
My son's dying.
Yeah, basically go throughout the day. And, like, as I get to the end, eventually he's in stable enough shape that I can take him to the emergency overnight vet, which I do. And he goes overnight. They basically call me up and saying he's experiencing congestive heart failure, and his lungs were like just filled with fluid. The medicine is having minimal effect, but he is improving slightly. But if we give him too much of it, his kidneys will start getting hurt from the dehydration. So they have to like limit the flow of medicine they were giving him. He was in 40% oxygen in like sort of a cube, like almost an incubator. And because of COVID, I can't stay with him or anything because, like, the vet, like, I have to, like, drop him off in a weird situation. I have to drop him off, like, at the front door of the vet. Someone comes, gets him. Then they contact me over the phone with what's going on. So I figure I'm not going to be able to pick him up tonight. I go home, getting calls throughout the day, and they are the most dire-sounding shit ever. I have his chart, but it's basically congestive heart, like, severe heart failure. They're telling me all this stuff. I completely break down at the point where they say, do you give us permission to resuscitate him? In the very likely scenario, he goes into arrest. And that's the point I just broke down on the phone. I say yes and all that, and just basically like crying all that night because it was bad. Get a call on Tuesday morning. Very surprised that the vet goes like, yeah, he's recovered pretty nicely for the most part. You could totally take him home today. Even she was surprised that he he was in such good shape. I go pick him up at the vet. He's a little agitated, but like overall, he's just doing fine. And that night, it's like nothing even happened.
Oh, Virgil's a fighter. Gotcha.
He is such a fighter. And basically, we're not quite out of the woods just yet. He still has that deformity, and because his heart was in such rough shape, we had a when they did the radiographs, it was a case of his valves were displaced, elongated, and also the muscle in his heart was like way too thick. And we basically have to wait like another few days before I can get a checkup of it and get another radiograph to see if his heart, his valves being elongated caused his muscle to thicken, or thick muscle caused the valves to displace. And with the way he's recovering, I think it might be the valves that were the issue. And like they say that it's manageable if the valves are a problem, but if his heart muscle is thick, then he probably doesn't have much of a chance. But he's doing very well right now, and he fights me with more strength than I've seen any animal fight when I try to give him his pills.
Huh.
He is such a sweetheart, but the second he sees that pill or that, I have to dissolve the pills in water and squirt it into his mouth, because if I put it into his throat and like make him swallow it, he'll run to the house, just vomit up the pills. He's a dick. But I love him. He's sitting right here on my lap, and he's being a good boy. And then it was my birthday on Friday. So that was the massive juxtaposition of life of my cat was on death's doorstep, and I was, like, inconsolable. By the way, I'm gonna see people. Happy birthday to me. We're gonna have a barbecue.
So, and since it's your birthday, and since I befriended you on Facebook and whatnot, it is tradition for me to share that famous clip from Cromartie High School. Happy birthday, you jerk. Happy
birthday, scumbag. Happy birthday, Freddy. Why him? We didn't know what his birthday was, so we decided it was today.
It all started with Lance when it all started when I went to Louisiana. I forgot what year it was. It might have been 2014 or 15, but it was the weekend of my birthday. It literally starts on my birthday, May 10th. And when I signed up to that convention, I check my phone, and sure enough, Lance sent me that fucking clip. And then I mentioned at an 18 Up panel with Jeremy Ingram, who is the voice of Android 16 in Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, it's my birthday today. And he gives me this really mean, scary look. And one of the girls hand him... Here's the sad part. There's video evidence of this, even though there's not supposed to, because it's an 18 Up panel.
Oh, no.
So we can't put this out in public, but Windsor has it for his personal use, even though he wasn't supposed to record. And he was drunk off his ass that day, too. But one of the women gave Jeremy a yaoi paddle.
Oh, boy.
And I took my beatings like a gentleman. Actually, I kind of oversaw. He didn't hit that hard, but I still went, ooh! He's like, are you okay? I didn't.
You gotta sell. You gotta sell.
And it's like, no, man, I was selling like a pro wrestler from the 80s. It was like, ooh.
Woo!
You know what? That should be a fucking a manager gimmick right there. A fucking like two girly looking muscly dudes, two effeminate looking dudes who may or may not be gay with each other, and their manager is just a fucking yaoi otaku with a paddle.
I love it.
And then in the middle of the matches, in order to draw some heat or whatever, she just hits it on the opposing team, just slap them on the ass, and then they sell it really, really hard as if it was the worst thing ever. And then they leave themselves vulnerable. They take the finish 1, 2, 3. Oh man, put me in your creative WWE. I could take you places.
There's that, like, I love just the like weird, like the thin line between really good booking and the worst gimmicks you'll ever find.
So yeah, let me paint that image for you. I had my ass slapped by Android 16.
Fine by me. Oh wait, no, Android 18 is the one I'm
No,
thinking. I get
6.
them confused a
No,
lot.
God, it would be amazing if it was 18. But she and Cell's voice actor were actually literally the first ever voice actors I ever met.
Huh.
And it wasn't even at a convention. We had a gaming cafe called Hyperlinks in my neighborhood. And they said, "Oh, you should come over this time Saturday afternoon. There's a Dragon Ball Z Hummer coming in, promoting the trading card game, and Androids 18 and Cell are gonna be there." And I was like, "Not gonna miss this opportunity," because I believe the Cell saga just finished on Toonami during that time, and I was a teenager, and I had them autograph almost everything that I don't even have anymore. So. But that was amazing. Anyways, here's what happened with my week. We couldn't stream last Sunday evening because the weather forecast in the Gulf, there were not one but two tropical storms.
Yeah, that was wild.
Marco and Laura. Now, here was the weird thing. Sunday evening, we probably could have streamed because it was a nothing burger. There was no rain, no drizzle, whatever.
Yep.
Which made me even more upset at the fact that my favorite pizza business couldn't reopen for dinner.
Oh, boo.
So I had to go to El Paso and get me some shrimp nachos. They're okay. But it's no shrimp and pineapple with extra cheese on a 12-inch pizza. Let me tell you. So the next day I was like, okay, Marco's probably going to hit us with a lot of rain. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage, but they're going to hit us with some rain, right? Okay, got it, good. No, barely a drizzle. We had clouds all day, nothing. It was a limp dick tropical storm.
The only thing it hit was that one Confederate statue.
No. We'll get to that.
Okay.
But Laura was starting to turn into a bigger threat to the point where she was turning into a hurricane. And Laura was originally projected to hit us eastbound, like around the Florida area, but no, it's going to hit directly at us. But here's the kicker. It was actually moving more and more westbound to the point where, here's the thing, I don't live in the southwest part of Louisiana. I live in the southeast part. People were evacuating to New Orleans to get away from this storm. I want you to think about it for a second.
I kind of like the irony of this.
Yeah, think about that for a second. 15 years ago.
Like almost exactly 15 years ago.
Yeah, it is exactly 15 years ago.
Okay. I know Fither put out a video like 2 days ago because he was in New Orleans when it happened. And yeah, I guess he wanted to put it up to the day. But yeah, I guess, it would have been 15 years ago because it was several days long.
Might have been several days shorter because I know it happened during Labor Day weekend. But
yeah.
15 years ago, a city below sea level got levees busted. Half of it was flooded. Complete shit show. What's the safer haven to avoid the Category 4 Laura?
Yeah.
So all I had was some rainfall. No floods, no strong winds, nothing. And from what I've gathered, the brunt of the storm was delivered to Lake Charles, which is a city I've only been to once during a theater festival. And I actually have some friends there, including Deck Crash, who's been on my game streams from time to time. And I believe, I want to say he might have been. I hope he has Discord if he ever wants to join in one of these. But
that'd be nice.
Actually, you know what? I'll probably ask to see if he, since he actually lives in that area now. I want a deeper perspective, but Lake Charles got fucked pretty hard. I've seen some photos, damages all over the place, street signs torn down, the works. The only thing I haven't seen was like serious flooding, which is what New Orleans got. On top of that, it wasn't just the damage from the winds, but the damn flooding. So, and if I was more popular and I knew how super chats work, I would have enabled them for a charity stream, but I'm not that fucking famous because I'm a schmuck who likes to say fuck every 5 seconds.
Yeah, and you're not Japanese, and so fuck doesn't sound cute.
Yeah, that too, man. Oh my god, if there was a Japanese VTuber who could just run some charity to help out my state, because this. But yeah, and we couldn't stream even though Marco was nothing. We couldn't stream Sunday because of the stuff Jason mentioned. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna do a We've been talking about Jason or anything else without him because it wouldn't be the same, man. But hey, oh, another thing I need to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunday, not Sunday, Monday.
Monday.
Even though, and the sun was fucking out at the time I went outside. But the big businesses, the ones that wouldn't close during a tropical storm, what was the name of that tropical storm that hit in May or June? During the peak of that, I was insane and stupid enough to go, I'm gonna get me some Dairy Queen.
Wasn't it like Dorian or something?
I think so. It was this year.
The only reason I remember, I think it was called Dorian because I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the name of one of my favorite D&D NPCs that I made.
It's also the last name of, it's John Dorian. Dr. Dorian.
Portrait of Dorian Gray.
Dr.
Oh, I have heard of Vosh. Vosh is an odd topic considering that me and Al do both kind of like him, and we're trying to get our one friend who's like way too into politics to listen to Vosh.
I never heard of Vosh, and I'm sorry you're kind of distracting because I'm still in the middle of storytelling.
Sorry, I was just answering that.
But God, where were we? Oh yeah, the tropical storm. Yeah, it had some heavy rainfall, and I was insane enough to go, I want some Dairy Queen. So I didn't even go inside because I believe dining was still not allowed at the time. So I used the drive-through window and just kept that open, let some of my car semi get some rain and shit, just for those goddamn cheese curds. They're that good, people.
Cheese curds are great.
Anyways, why did I talk about that tropical storm? Oh yeah, all the big businesses, including that Dairy Queen, were closed, even though Marco didn't do anything. But the small local businesses were still open at the time. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking because when that big storm hit, that pizza place down, the daiquiri bar down, all of it was down, but the big businesses were apparently they were the one that's what caused them to fear Marco. So Dairy Queen down, Subway down. I was like, oh God, what's left? There was a seafood restaurant that happens to be next to Dairy Queen, and I wasn't that hungry, so I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to get me some bacon-wrapped shrimp.
Hell yeah.
Stuffed with cheddar and jalapenos. So I got that, and they had a special. Now, we have a local cocktail drink from New Orleans called the Hurricane, and you know what it is.
Please tell me they had a discount or a special on Hurricanes.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yes!
They had a 2-for-1 special on Hurricanes.
Amazing.
Halfway into drinking the first one, I was like, oh man, I'm glad I'm only having to pay. Wait!
You drink until you can't think about it anymore, okay?
Did they make that? Oh, I almost wanted to fucking tell one of the people, hey, you didn't make this special because of the 2 tropical storms in the Gulf, did you? Oh. So I had that. The local convenience store couldn't get the fruit punch vodka, so that was sad.
Oh.
I'll check again tomorrow.
Good, Matt. That's the intention. Help out the bacon-wrapped shrimp economy.
Hey, to quote Ron White, I would go to a party that's hosted by Somalian pirates for bacon-wrapped shrimp. But, dude, I have a photo of it in my Discord. I'll see if I can pull it up here. But I actually have 2 pictures because some of you guys probably won't even recognize the shrimp. But it's like they look like little bacon-wrapped balls. Like big chunky balls. Because when I had bacon wrapped shrimp earlier during my brother's wedding, it was literally just, hey, we just wrapped a strip of bacon around this little shrimp. And I didn't care. I had it because it was delicious, and I grew a taste for shrimp now. Because I lost a lot of weight, because I hated being a fat bastard. Anyways.
Fat asses!
Fat asses! Yeah, that's the motivation to lose weight. Do you look at the mirror and say, I hate you, you fat son of a bitch? Then you're not ready to lose weight. Now, anyway.
I did that when I was like 20 pounds lighter than I am right now. I'm an expert at hating myself.
Oh, God, Silent Rob is streaming. I saw him streaming. I'm like, God damn it, this is my time. That's okay. Rob's audience don't care about me. Or, yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are.
I don't know who Sitchin Adam is, but I know who Silent Rob is, and Silent Rob is actually a pretty cool dude. But
I follow the most obscure, dumb streamers ever.
that's funny, because Silent Rob has like 10 times the subscriber count and audience count as I do.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways. I couldn't come up with a title for this stream, so that's why it's called what it is.
I feel like we should probably call it Getting the Yowie Paddle Tag Team Over.
Oh man, that is such a good idea. Just have like a female heel manager with a Yowie paddle.
I just want her to look like Tomoko or the girl from Emergence, like before she changed her look up.
Oh
Just
yeah,
like
that'd be
Fujo.
perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black-haired Fujo going, why won't they? No, and the dudes are just very effeminate, but they're not gay, and she's so upset that they're not gay.
The thing is, you're kind of describing a Rule 63 Cornette right there. Because Cornette was like a weird, geeky-looking dude. Remember, Jim Cornette basically looks like a skinnier Big Al back in the day.
He does. Oh, no, you've seen Big Al make the face.
He did.
It's really eerily close. He looks like a bigger Jim Cornette.
Anyone ever played Mega Man Legends? I played a little bit of it on the N64 when it was called Mega Man N64, and I used to have the Legacy of Tron Bond, but my Vita farted, so...
Yes, Ifrit, they would have to be feminine pretty boys, of course.
Yeah.
I've never played Mega Man Legends, but I've never really been that big into Mega Man. I just played like 1, 2, and 3 for the music.
Yeah, like I said, the guys have to be feminine pretty boys, but at the same time, I actually do want them, or at least one of them, to be like physically built so I can actually buy him as a guy who can kick your ass.
Okay, no. Okay, you need the feminine pretty boy guy, and then you need just the brick shithouse guy with the biggest hands ever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You need Dorito Face Senpai.
It's like if Stan Lane replaced Bobby Eaton instead of Dennis Condrey. I can see that.
Yes, yeah. Oh, by the way,
Oh, man, Tom, you are binging through Dark Side of the Ring this weekend, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Earlier today, he said he saw the David Schultz episode and the Dino episode. Now he's telling me he saw the Herb, what was his name? Herb
Is
Kaz?
watching them in order?
They don't sound like they're in order, but I know they're all from season 2.
Okay, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm drinking bourbon and cider right now. It's hitting me.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Dark Side Arena is actually on Hulu right now, so if you have Hulu account, great.
Fuck, okay.
It's only
That's a lot easier than going to Vice and saying, hey, well, who's your cable provider? And then me going, I don't watch TV.
Well, here's the thing. It's only season 1 right now.
Mm.
But don't worry, that one has the Montreal Screwjob episode, the Macho Man Miss Elizabeth episode, the Bruiser
I
Brody
did watch
episode.
the Macho Man one. I watched the Benoit episode, and I watched the New Jack episode.
Okay, those two were actually from season 2.
Okay, yeah. I mixed and matched. I just watched whatever episode sounded like interesting to me.
And Last of the Von Erichs is in season 1, but season 2 had a lot of great episodes, man. You mentioned Benoit, you mentioned New Jack, the Brawl for All.
Oh, yeah.
David Schultz and the Slap Heard Around the World.
God, you're making me want to watch the entire series, which I did watch an entire season of something last night.
I almost ignored Herb Abrams until Yete said, dude, you gotta watch this. This is one of the most insane episodes ever. And
That's
I'm
a good
like,
endorsement.
and I watched it, I'm like, holy shit. Last Ride of the Road Warriors, one of my favorite tag teams of all time.
Yeah, you know what? I did watch that one too.
It's like, I was working out one day and this dude, he just slammed me hard in the chest, and that was none other than, what was his name, Paul or Michael Strahan? No, Paul Strahan. Or was it Earl? Earl Strahan, I'm sorry.
I did watch the Owen Hart one. That was like the last one I saw.
That was the season finale.
Yeah.
The fact that Jim Cornette was the one that broke down.
That was nuts.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, before that episode aired, I originally thought, oh my God, they have those really good dramatization reenactments in between the narrative parts.
yeah, they do.
And they are very well done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to actually see a dramatization of Owen on the floor. And guess what? They fucking did.
Yep. Oh.
Dude, even though they didn't show Owen in this shot, the shot where JR gets nudged by Lawler and he looks up. Yeah.
Like, he gets told live. It's like, hey, Owen Hart just passed away in the hospital, and you're live in 3, 2. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn. Fuck him for a lot of reasons, dude.
God.
JR
seems to be the voice of reason in like most situations.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, well, if only he talked Leroy McGurk out of not wanting to kill Ted DiBiase, and then he would
exactly.
then he would have accidentally lit his nuts on fire and had to punch him out. Dude, I'm telling you, when I heard that in the audible section, man, I couldn't breathe. It's like, what a wonderful pair of hitmen we are. An old half-line guy and a guy who just literally punched him in the nuts over and over again. I just had a really
dumb realization. So me and Al, we went because I had a birthday party on Friday, and we had a barbecue, and we had to buy like everything. Like, the thing was, he was supposed to bring his barbecue and he forgot, so I had to buy a barbecue. So I bought a barbecue, set it up, bought a fire pit, set it up, bought all the food I needed, and also bought some drinks.
Okay, when you say buy a barbecue,
I bought like a shitty like $70 like charcoal barbecue.
A grill.
A grill, yeah, my bad.
I was about to say.
I don't care about this politics. I just want a grill. But I realized I bought a bottle of from the Traverse City Whiskey Company from Meyer, which is like it's like a chain store. And I'm like, wait a minute, Traverse City Whiskey Company, I could walk there. It's like a 10-minute walk from my house. Why'd I buy it at the store? I can go to the source.
When it actually gets safe enough for me to go everywhere in this goddamn country now.
Yeah.
One of the things I need to tell my buddy Jeff, because I think he has a grill in his backyard, is like, dude, we need a barbecue. Here's the thing. I'll buy hot dogs or shrimp or whatever. Oh my God. Barbecue hot dogs.
Oh, I love hot dogs so much. We did grill up some hot dogs.
With shut up.
Okay.
Jalapeno mustard, melted cheddar cheese, grilled shrimp sitting on the side of the bun. Oh. Anyways.
And that was an ASMR stream.
Oh man, dude, I need to listen to some disturbing ASMR.
Oh no. I think my favorite ASMR ever is Yoda gets high on ketamine and like gets rejected from the military or something.
Oh man. Dude, you know, I go to sleep listening to stand-up comics or listening to like random YouTube videos, listening to Pat and Wooly play police knots. I
Yeah.
really need to try sleeping to ASMR, see how that works for my psyche. Because, oh god, I can't remember. I think it was the day I got my tires changed about a month ago. I I went to sleep to this one video called Jim Cornette Rants for like 3 hours or whatever. And one thing I vividly remember in my dreams was one of his rants against Kevin Dunn. And I'm just going outside and I just hear a guy go, and then Kevin tells me this, Jim, I find you very tiresome. And I said, look here, Bucky Beaver motherfucker. It's like that was the thing I vividly remember in my dreamscape when I was like exploring an area that looked like my old summer camp.
I had a dream like a weird nap dream today where I went to a giant abandoned movie theater and there was a bunch of Nazis everywhere. That's the kind of dumb shit I dream about.
Damn, Nazis. Man,
Beat the shit out of a couple of them. It was awesome.
I used to have dreams where there's zombies all over the place, and I fucking am terrified of zombies, so...
I can imagine. Zombies aren't fun.
No, they're not. I don't care what people say. Zombie apocalypses suck.
Except Zombina. I'd tap that.
Oh, alright, yeah, she cool.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
Ty. Ty's good.
Tai Yamada is also... Everyone's
She's
Zombie
legendary.
is cool.
Cyberland Saga, not a single bad zombie in the bunch.
No.
Oh shit! Season 2, are we gonna get a rival zombie group? That'd be kind of a jump the shark moment, honestly.
Oh man, I really like the first episode when everyone was still in the zombified state. That still gets me. It's like, are you sure this is gonna work? And one of them was just like banging their head to a fucking
They have
mirror.
to perform. I love it so much.
That was a really strong first episode. That hooked me pretty hard.
Every episode of that series was so good.
I know, but sometimes you just have to have a strong hook by episode one.
No, that first gag made me laugh so hard. Because I wasn't spoiled by anything in that, but just the build-up and the payoff to that first gag was so good.
And then later, they do it again, and then they reveal the character's backstory, and it actually is so fucking depressing.
It does. I love
They
when
try
they
to play it for
like,
laughs, because the situations she's in are comical, but I know a lot of people, including myself, who've been into those types of situations, and they got super depressed about it.
Yeah, it's some real shit.
I mean... shit on a stick, this whole COVID-19 situation. Everybody had plans.
God. Fuck your plans.
Everyone had planned to graduate or go to a wedding or even go to a
go to Japan again.
I want to go to Japan again, but as long as Donnie Dipshit is running things to the ground, we can't.
Okay, there is a video. It's kind of like a darkly funny video, but it's Yakko sings the nations of the world, but it's only the places that the U.S. is allowed to travel to without restrictions.
No,
It's like Mexico. It's like a full minute of no singing.
Yeah, terrible.
Ugh. But I don't know. Speaking of anime, did you watch any this week or?
Actually, I did not.
Oh, I did.
No, wait. I take that back. I finished watching Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise.
Nice.
I thought it was entertaining.
Okay.
Not something that pissed me off or I thought was offensive, but I don't know if I could say it's one of my top favorite Gundam shows.
Kind of sounds like it wasn't even as good as the first seasons, or.
Here's the thing. I think there are people out there who prefer the second season to the first one because the characters in that season are definitely better.
Okay.
But, like, they had some weird story elements in that series, dude. Some weird ones.
Different. Why would we want to go to Brazil?
Because they got some big asses and they're trying to make Keijo into a real life thing.
That's true, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like okay, it's kind of it's the Japan problem where I didn't think I'd be so tired of cute maids like everywhere, but goddamn, by day 3 I was really tired of cute maids everywhere. There was like gang wars about to break out in Akihabara because there was like 5 maids from competing restaurants all handing out flyers.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Can we have that?
Shut up. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yo.
A fucking gang violence anime about rival maid cafes in Akiba. Stop talking. You struck oil.
Yes. No. That's legitimately a thing. So, one of my favorite card games is Channel A, and we played it at my birthday. It's kind of like a Cards Against Humanity type game, but you pitch anime premises based on the words you get. And one of mine was basically that. It was like I think it was like straight up called. It was called it was called like Maid Girl Wars or something. Because that's what I happened to get.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome, dude. We need to do an online version of that game sometime.
Oh, I would love that. That game's fantastic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Re-Rise might be better than the original Build Divers, but Build Divers still had some really good, fun episodes. Like, they were all kind of like, they weren't an overarching story, but they were fun episodes. Like, hey, there's a Bear Guy themed festival. There's an all girls marathon festival which had a Linkin Park reference in it, for God's sake. You know, those episodes individually, I thought they were pretty fun on their own.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Ayame is cool, and so is her Gundam, the RX-0 Maru, which is an SD unicorn Gundam as a ninja that could turn into a fucking regular Gundam. I don't know, like I said, there's a big plot twist at the halfway mark that makes me go, get the fuck out of here. I won't.
Actually, yeah, you know what? If we ever do a game stream, like, yeah, I would love to play Channel A.
Yeah, we have to do that. Because that premise sounds so silly and stupid and fun and actually believable.
Yeah. Oh, no. I've accidentally made some anime I really want to see. I think one of my favorites was, like, Melty Machine Infinity, which was, like, a liquid machine robot outlives all of humanity and has to, like explore an abandoned Earth trying to find its purpose.
Nice.
I think the best / worst one I pitched all night was Muscle Fist Fighter Creamy, which was about a Sentai group of extremely buff men who are undefeatable, so the villains send someone back in time to prevent them from being conceived, so they have to go back in time and make sure that they get conceived.
Wow.
And that's where Creamy comes in.
See, when you said that, I was expecting, oh my god, there's like a bodybuilder reboot of Creamy Mommy.
Yeah, I watched that too. I was too drunk to remember a lot of things we've said. But...
Miki Momo? More like Miki Massive. I'd probably watch that. Yeah.
Protein Miki Massive.
And at the end, Truck Kun doesn't kill her. Instead, she just fucking stops it on its tracks.
Just fucking Talkin punches that thing.
Ooh, no, yeah, she just...
I need to finish watching that one Magical Girl show where the girl turns into a buff guy.
Oh, Magical Girl Ore or something like that?
Yeah, Ore. Yeah. I watched a bit of that, and I fell off because my roommate was like binging it all in one day, but I had to leave, so I only saw like half of it. But yeah, the anime that I watched yesterday...
An anime based on the Warriors. Oh my god, that could be one of the... That could be one of the plot points of Magical Maid. You know,
that's when he said it. Just different factions of maids, and they all have their own theme.
No. Here's the thing: they go to a secret meeting, I don't know, somewhere in Tokyo. God, I have to check my Tokyo, my Japan geography, but like
I'm gonna probably say like Akihabara would make a lot of sense.
Are you familiar with the Warriors? Do you know what the plot is?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like they gotta get back to Coney Island. And
well, that's the thing.
In New York together.
the maids have to get back to Akiba.
Yeah, the maids gotta get back to Akiba. They gotta be in Tokyo because Tokyo's split the district.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd have to meet in Shinjuku.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Shinjuku is like dark and kind of dangerous, so that works. No, actually, Shibuya would make the most sense for a meeting place.
Well, point is,
yeah,
they have to make their way home, and then they have to stop their rival gang.
And all the maids are out in full force.
Yeah, cat ears and everything.
God, the cat ear girl's just like slashing everyone's ankles out from under them. The tomboy maids with baseball bats.
Yeah, I was thinking, how would you get the baseball fears? Who would be the punks, the ones with the roller skates? How would you reinvent them? Because I thought the fight scene in the bathroom was like the best action sequence in that film. That is a good
scene. I feel because you gotta have like the tomboy types, and I want to combine the baseball furies and the punks.
The traps. So, no, I'm just kidding.
You gotta have like maybe a roller derby type thing, or like the maids who I don't know. You gotta have the underground idols.
Oh, this is fun. Yeah. Like I said, all this shit sounds believable, and the worst part is I would watch those over quality anime.
So yeah.
Because, middle of the road anime sucks but shows that either royally piss you off or royally get you a positive emotion, those are worth talking about.
I've talked about Pupa before.
I still need to watch that.
It takes like a half hour.
I know.
It kind of has the Chargeman Ken problem where it's really short, but it's hard to watch the whole thing because it hurts.
I had a comment from one of our later streams.
Yeah.
I don't know if this guy is still a subscriber of mine or not. And I'm not dogging on him, and nobody else dog on him. Because my viewpoints have changed since then, and I kind of get where he's coming from. He's basically begging me to make more anime reviews.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be pissed off and say, no, it's my channel, I do what I want. No. I, too, want to make more anime reviews. I'm just really terrible at it now.
Yeah, it's a problem that inspiration has to strike a lot of the time.
It's not just inspiration. When I do anime reviews, I don't know if people will notice this, I like to use the good mic. The same mic Al uses, but here's the thing. I have some criticism with his audio.
Good, let's dunk on Al.
All right, we'll dunk on Al.
It's the hobby of this podcast.
Al, an Audio Technica AT2020 is not a fucking what kind of mic is it? It's not the same as a microphone that rock stars like to use when they sing and walk around stage. It has to stay at a stationary place. Secondly, you need to be at a good distance from your mic. Because you're talking this close, and we can hear your breath a lot. Now, I'm using a
pop filter, too. I've been to his house, so...
Here's the thing. I have a pop filter. It's a $200 pop filter, but it was something. Yeah, it's something my agent recommended because it actually looks really good. It's called a Chaotica eyeball. Chaotica is spelled Kaotica. You see, I just want you to Google image it to see what it looks like.
Chaotica eyeball. Oh. My mouse head was asleep. Chaotica eyeball. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's basically what it sounds like, a giant eyeball you put over your microphone.
Yeah, that thing's wild looking.
I know, and it's a pop filter that's supposed to have like the same quality as like a big old ass studio, whatever. I've been using that for my auditions and recording some of my more professional made videos.
This fucking lunatic on Google Image has a pop filter over his Chaotica eyeball.
No, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing you can do. And I have a regular. I can do that. I have a regular pop filter. It's just really hard to clamp it onto my fucking microphone stand.
Isn't that kind of redundant though? Because I can't imagine it popping when you have that all over it already.
It's trying to be sure. It's that whole you never know.
True. I hate pops so much that I will layer 8 pop filters.
I don't know. That's just something Al should probably look into because that thing has actually been very useful for me. Because that's
how sensitive my mic is. I can kind of have it across the room. And that's just a Blue Yeti. So
yeah.
So that one dude will hate me. That one guy who did that rant against the Yeti.
I was digging into my DVD collection and putting stuff away. What's happening? Hope you guys. I was finishing up my yard sale, selling a bunch of stuff. Oh man. I hope the yard sale.
Good deals, Vicky.
If I was in Sacramento, I probably would have dropped in to see what DVDs you had.
I don't think I ever told you the story about the bacon boots.
Bacon boots?
So, when I was first, yeah, hey, there's Al. Believe that he's a meme.
I don't know, man. Like,
I did message that we were dunking on him on the stream, and he immediately hopped on.
That being said, great job on giving your fans 3 videos in the span of 48 hours.
Pedophilia woke the Big Al.
You know, I even wanted to tell Big Al. You know, people need to correct you more often. It's the only way you can get off your fat ass and do more videos.
I do remember one of Al's the one of his crowning achievements he's most proud of is that on Encyclopedia Dramatica he is the top listed member of YouTube nobodies.
He is the greatest nobody.
Yes. He's the greatest YouTube nobody, and every time there was like a canceling thing, it's like the one time Al got off his fat ass to cancel someone and like actually get rid of them when he was like they were like his entourage or something that was like being awful, and Al like basically destroyed one of them.
Oh, are you talking about Spax 3?
Yes, I am. I'm talking about Spax. That's who it was.
Yeah, I was there for that moment. I remember just coming back on YouTube and seeing the videos ending the drama. Don't fucking count it. Black screen video. Oh, I wonder if those videos are still archived by somebody.
I hope so.
Oh my god, I want to play those just for old time's sake.
Oh god. So,
okay.
Speaking...
Okay, I found one of them.
Oh, excellent. Oh no.
It's re-uploaded by Dynamite Ninja 11 years ago. The description says, I'm not going to be re-uploading old Big Al 2K6 videos due to stronger copyright protection being implemented in YouTube on November 2013. Sorry, guys. This was re-uploaded with permission from Big Al Updates himself, which is his official YouTube channel. So, Al, if you remember... Al, you told him to upload this. Do you have any recollection of the event in question? I don't know. I don't know how many old school YouTubers are around to even like reminisce about this stuff that I should play it.
I feel like old school YouTube drama is a different breed because it was so much more petty for such a smaller audience.
And interpersonal too.
Yeah, that's true. It was like a lot of it wasn't about content. It was about like, I personally hate who you are.
Yeah, it was, I don't like you, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like you, but I don't wish death on you. I don't wish to ruin your job. And you see these SJWs who can't stand a 60-year-old manager who's been in the wrestling business for 40 years talking about their favorite goddamn wrestling show, AEW. So they have to fabricate a story about him apparently holding contracts hostage if they don't fuck his wife or some shit.
Oh, God.
This cancer culture bullshit. But, you know, like I said, I never wished death on these people. It was like, oh my God, you guys are a bunch of ass. I don't know. You know what YouTube was back then? It was the territory days. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
So, I think one of my favorite YouTube stories ever, and Guru Larry is an expert on this one in particular, is Game Life.
Oh, yeah. I never heard about them until Guru Larry. And
Yeah. So, short version of Game Life is that Game Life was like one of the first YouTube video game shows, and it was hosted by three really awkward guys in their parents' basement who would just record the screen with a bad camcorder, and they had like no editing and like no quality, but because there was no competition, they got like pretty popular on YouTube, which pretty popular on YouTube in those days meant like 200 subscribers, which was enough to be like the top rated video game channel on YouTube then. So they got an official offer from MTV to have their own show, and they said, no, we're too big for MTV. Then the following year, one of them threatened to shoot up a school, and then he got arrested.
Yeah, that part was fucked up. Now here's
Yeah,
the
it was
thing.
wild.
Here's the thing about that kind of era back in the day. That was what I liked a lot about those YouTube vlogs more than television was, your editing skills were shit. Sometimes the microphones you had were shit. Sometimes the cameras you had were shit. But there was like a level of rawness to it that made it more fun and believable to see you guys do the way you do the way things do, to say the things you would say. We were ECW basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I made my shit Windows Movie Maker.
When I started, I had a fucking Xbox microphone. And
I used the Rock Band mic.
And Windows Movie Maker.
Hell yeah.
And then I think it was the hated Washu who gave me my first real microphone for once. Because he was already in the YouTube game during the whole atheism versus creationism debate. And
Wait, you mean the Bill Nye one?
No, this was, there was another subsection of nobodies, and those guys love to debate back and forth on,
what the hell?
on atheism versus creationism. You know,
What a how quaint.
But anyways, the hated Washu, he and I met at the anime club. And I forgot how I even confronted him about this or something. I don't know. But I was like, it was after Hurricane Gustav. I was like, I actually want to do this YouTube thing. He's like, oh, I make YouTube videos. What is it? And I was nervous about my video. I scripted it. And my video was basically on Street Fighter 4. It was a rant on Street Fighter 4, but more specifically, how people were shitting on the game before it even came out.
Yeah.
Even though it's a revival of the franchise. And by the way, I still really like Street Fighter 4, warts and all.
I do too.
Like Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I put some time into that game.
Yeah, Ultra Street Fighter 4. If somebody came up to me and said, hey, want to go a few rounds at Ultra Street Fighter 4? I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not as much as I would like some jank poverty shit, because that's my favorite kind of fighting game.
I mean, Third Strike is still my favorite, but Street Fighter 4, I loved
one.
it. I loved it for basically bringing a second coming of 2D fighters, which we're still in the middle of, by the way.
Yeah, that's so true. That was because everything was 3D fighters for a little bit.
Oh, there were some 2D fighters, but they were basically buried in obscurity. Basically, every King of Fighters, every King of Fighters game, the Guilty Gear games, which are great, and I'm not saying they're bad, but they just never had the eyes.
No,
but I think it was because of Street Fighter 4 is where things turned around for the past 10 years.
Definitely. Like, no, there was like no fighting games like for a while. Like there was nothing.
People were shitting on the game Game Facts. Don't ever go to those forums. They're full of jerk-offs.
Yeah.
So that was my first rant.
Game Facts even relevant anymore?
No,
I just go there for like 10-year-old walkthroughs for games that came out in 2003.
No, but back in the early to mid 2000s, all the way up to like 2009 or whatever they were, which is when I started making videos.
Yeah.
I made my video. I even scripted it, tried to be better prepared for it, tried to put some flair to it to make sure people,
Woo!
yeah, exactly. You know, I didn't want to sound generic or whatever, but I also wanted to
Yeah.
be honest. But like one thing I was fond of, because people were talking about, oh, these characters, they all look fucking roided out. It's so gross.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Because I saw Street Fighter 2, the anime movie, and Honda had a six-pack and a fat belly at the same time.
Yeah, like a real man.
Like, don't, like those character designs, and I love Street Fighter 2, the anime movie. Let me make that one clear, just in case.
Oh, that was great.
That movie's great. But, like, though, Dhalsim had biceps on him, which he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was like, you know, hey, that's Ryu. That's Ryu. I can recognize these characters. These characters, they look great, whatever. And, yeah, and I uploaded my rant, and then I shared it to Magus X1, who at the time was pretty fucking huge. He had like 4,000 subscribers.
Damn.
But he managed to contact me personally through the YouTube PM system. Remember when YouTube used to have PMs?
Fuck. You know what? I completely forgot about that.
So I'm like, dude, here's my first ever video. What do you think? And he goes, wow, that was fucking awesome. I'm going to plug it. And I got like 30 subscribers off of him. And then I tried to roll into it. Granted, there were missteps here and there. I played the algorithm game, and the algorithm was making fucking commentary videos.
Yep. God, remember when reaction videos were like a big... Reaction videos still have a niche, but remember when they were much bigger?
Yeah, I had one reaction video, though, but here's the thing. I hate it when people do reaction videos on other YouTube content.
God, it's the worst.
Like, reacting to a trailer or an E3 presentation or a Nintendo Direct, that's fine.
Different.
That is completely fine. But reacting to another dude's abridged series or whatever, it just rubs me the wrong fucking way. Yeah, good old Boomstick. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. I know you're Facebook friends with him because I know his real name is Wells. Yeah, he kind of just retired and disappeared off of the face of the internet.
Yeah. Some people can do that, and it's wild.
I
Those
know.
other people who would go quietly and then return out of nowhere.
You know what would be wilder?
What?
If I find the motherfucker again and I invite him to another stream and we could just talk about the good old days and how we used to shit on each other and shit like that.
So, dumbest stream guest I've ever had, I've been a part of, was my one buddy did a stream where we watched the Star Wars Holiday Special, and fucking Internet Historian showed up for 5 minutes.
Nice.
It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. We were so drunk.
It's like, oh my god, Internet Historian, your videos are actually really fun to watch.
Oh, alright, bye then. And just vanished, never to be heard from again. We were all drunk assholes.
But anyways, I did do a reaction video, and this goes back to Street Fighter 4. Because there were rumors coming out that there were characters from Street Fighter 3 finally showing up.
Yep.
And you know me, I love Street Fighter 3, and the biggest criticism I have for that game was, oh, you're not bringing characters from that series?
Yeah.
Why not? Those characters are cool.
Yeah.
I fucking did a video on how Dudley is like the best character in that whole series.
Dudley's so cool.
Let's fight like gentle. No, actually, I need to find that clip on YouTube.
Screw cross.
I need to find that clip on YouTube and just play it because that's like one of the best pre-fight quotes. But it turns out
Dudley is better than Balrog. Fight.
Yes, he is. I'm not going to fight you on that. He is better than Balrog.
No, I'm telling the world to fight me. Because I'm right.
Oh, I think I found it.
Excellent.
Let's fight.
No,
Oh.
that's just some rap song. I just want some audio. No, why don't I just find a Dudley soundboard on Google. What the fuck? Hopefully that's it. No, that's New Generation. He doesn't say let's fight like gentlemen on New Generation. Fuck that. Though I am curious. What does he say? Looks like you're using ad blocker. Can you please disable ad blocker so we can shove viruses in your computer?
Can you please eat my ass?
Yeah, Boomstick and Jim are not the same people. Big Al and I can confirm that for sure.
Yes.
I think he's doing college shit. I think he would have already graduated by college by now or something. How old was that guy when we met him?
I fucking get so annoyed when I listen to like certain YouTubers and they say how old they are. I'm like, how the fuck are you 10 years younger than me?
That sucks, dude. Bill, look up the YouTube video Stupid Dope Mix. Oh, I think I've seen that, but sure, I'll do it.
Oof, that's that bourbon.
Because in Dudley's arranged theme, if you get to round 3, it cuts to a mix, and then there's a guy that says, "This is a stupid dope mix." But if this is the one by Anthony Byton,
this is a stupid dope mix.
And it's just Dudley just doing his fighting posts in like all over the world or some shit. It's weirdly dumb.
Not played Fall Guys yet, but I really want to. I was gonna download it, but I just got a new TV, and unfortunately, I realized my PC came unplugged from my TV, and I didn't feel like hooking it back up the night I was gonna download it. Then I had a very busy week.
Which he already discussed.
Yes.
I have Fall Guys saved on my PSN account. I just haven't downloaded it yet because I'm lazy.
I had a hell of a time setting up my PC for the stream because my receiver kept showing red
hold
error.
on. If he was like 14 or 15 at the time, he has to be like 24, 25. He has to either be done or close to graduation.
Yeah. God, I just turned 29.
It's kind of funny. Most people start to get fatter and uglier in their 30s. I got skinnier and sexier in my 30s.
We're getting aging like fine wine.
Mm-hmm. This was all according to plan. No,
all according to Keikaku.
I can't believe Plus Size Elf actually made that joke.
Good.
And it's actual official translation, no less.
That's amazing.
The elf goes, all according to Keikaku, parentheses, Keikaku meets plan.
Okay, there's a few like memes that I feel like a lot of people won't understand today.
Oh,
like,
Metacri's got lymphoma?
Fans.
What's lymphoma? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, Jim has lymphoma.
What the fuck is lymphoma?
Oh, it's like a lymph node thing.
Lymphoma, also known as lymphatic cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Just take me to the Wikipedia entry, please. Oh,
yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, speaking of cancer, this was on my birthday too, but just out of nowhere, Chadwick Boseman.
Signs and symptoms include enlarged lymph nodes, fever, drenching sweats, unintended weight loss, itching, and constantly feeling tired. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, Al, if you want, you could come into the Discord chat.
Yeah.
I notice you're being kind of active.
Yeah, it's always fun to have Al on.
Yeah.
Even if me and Al spent the entire weekend together.
Hopefully, you and Marcus can actually hash things out.
Oh, and I won't pry.
I think those two can actually resolve things. It was over some stupid Harley Quinn shit in the first place.
You know what? That's always the thing that Al like has falling outs over. Like I had to patch things up with like him and one of our mutual friends because he was talking shit about Ruby.
Well, Ruby sucks, but
Well, he was saying like, "Hey, it's really stupid that there's a character named Sun Wukong, and all the dumb Ruby fans who don't know any better are gonna think Sun Wukong is from Ruby and doesn't have historical significance as part of like a major like fictional story as well as Dragon Ball Z," and then just got like all mad at him.
so how? Oh, God damn it!
Then I patched things up with them. Ugh. But how what?
Here's the thing. I've actually been in chats with Jim 10 years ago, and yeah, he is a snarky asshole, but I always thought he was a pretty cool dude. He made some really good jokes at my expense, but here's the thing. They were actually so clever and funny, I couldn't even be mad at him, because they were actually very well
I like
done.
when those moments happen.
Like, I
It's like, you
remember...
know what?
I
Good on you.
actually got upset at him over one thing, even though I shouldn't have. And then when I tried to address my concern with him, he goes, "Okay, do you hear that, Darcy? Are you not hearing that? That's the sound of me not giving a shit, Dark Scream." And I'm like, "Oh, that's actually a really good sick burn." Jim should have been a comedy writer.
Yeah.
He would have
been canceled immediately.
I know, which would have made him one of the best. Unless he wrote for John Together.
Oh god. Hey, what's up, Al?
Give me a second. I'm just let's see. Okay, I think I'm live.
A little quiet.
Alright. Well, wait.
Am I live now?
Yeah, you're live, but you're quiet.
Oh shit, I have him on full blast. Fuck.
Oh no.
I mean, Squigs,
Yeah?
you know how to adjust individual volumes on Discord?
I do. I'll
Hey,
turn
Check it
No,
on your end.
guys. It's my gain. I forgot to turn it back up.
I
Can you hear me now?
can
Yeah,
hear you better.
You're good. I'm pretty sure everyone
I
else can hear.
I forgot to turn my gain back up.
So what's this about Medicare having lymphoma? When was this?
I just found out about it now. Let me see if I can find the exact tweet from his because he doesn't have the Mr. Anti-Bully Twitter anymore. That
No.
was nuked.
Oh god, I can imagine.
His new Twitter is called Quarantine Coof.
It's a good name.
Truth be
But,
told, I unsubscribed from Jim because I didn't want to hear about the fucking coronavirus. And then the coronavirus happened.
But okay,
And then the coronavirus is everywhere.
So someone asked him on Twitter, "What are your predictions for tonight's events? How many dead we reckon?" And he says, "Warlord Raz will ride into Portland and declare himself God King, and his first act as new potentate will be demanding sacrifices of soy to honor his new rule." And someone responded, "Is the cancer AIDS so bad you can't stream?" And then he says, "Indolent lymphoma, actually, and I'm too busy preparing to literally glow in the dark to stream."
Holy shit! I do like that he is keeping like his humor in this.
Well, here's the thing. Humor is a way to get through the dark times in life.
It really is.
Maybe that's a
And-
stress mechanism.
And the thing of it is, it's hard to tell whether he's actually joking or not, because he always joked about himself having cancer AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
So
yeah,
he might be bullshitting about lymphoma. Well, I don't know.
I doubt that. It's too specific.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, by the way, can you hear me without the fucking popping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually standing away from the mic this time.
Yay, he's learning.
That's perfect. It's actually perfect volume control right there. Good job.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, man.
You know, the first upgrade in 20 years.
Oh, so the thing was, me and Al spent like the entire weekend together and went to two of my favorite places near my hometown. Al, tell him about the restaurants we ate at.
Okay, so the first one we ate was a bistro named Toast.
Uh-huh.
And they're known for their coffee drinks and their cocktails, and they also have like different Benedicts and shit.
But how is their French toast?
Their French toast, by all accounts, is incredible.
Yes.
Okay, it's
I
just
never
that
order it because I would want something else.
it'd be weird if I
And-
name a restaurant pizza, but I'm mostly famous for my omelets.
Yeah, pretty much.
But what I had over there when I went with Jason for brunch, it was a fried green tomato BLT with a lavender strawberry sangria.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. It was fucking, and it had like a garlic aioli and a side salad. It was fucking amazing.
Yep. I ordered the toast Benny, which was an eggs Benedict, and this thing looked like a work of art. I will post it in the Discord. But and to drink, I had one of their signature drinks called a banana hammock, which is banana liqueur, rum, and Irish coffee.
Nice.
It was delicious. And that was for brunch. That was for brunch before we started shopping. And for lunch the very next day, we went to this Cajun place called House by You.
Oh, okay. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is Cajun food.
All right.
And they had a brand new brunch menu, and they're also known for their bourbon.
Nice.
Which I ordered immediately.
Yep. For lunch I had their house jambalaya with cornbread and Cajun mac and cheese with their house old fashioned.
Nice.
Yep.
And Jason, what did you get?
In general, I got the breakfast po' boy with perfect Manhattan, and yeah, that was good shit.
Nice.
Also cornbread, which the cornbread was great because it dries out your mouth and it's like you're eating a Popeye's biscuit.
Ooh, really nice.
I did just post the eggs Benedict in general in the Discord.
Hang on.
Yeah, that jambalaya looks really good. I usually order the etouffee, but they don't have it for brunch. But
Yeah.
fun story, House Bayou is my favorite place to eat and drink. So on the day everything was shutting down, I'm like, I'm going to go here because I don't know how much longer it's going to be this way. And I went to House Bayou, had a drink, had some food, while everything was closing around us, and it was the most surreal thing I've ever done.
All right.
Like the day, like when quarantine started.
All right. Where'd you post it?
In general.
Ah, okay. Well, to be fair, we don't have a food porn section tab. I need to fix
We should
that.
have a food porn section with how often we post it.
Yeah, I need to discuss Magus because
But-
it's not just me. It's not just
Shrimp
you.
looks good.
The Discord
Tom's
I'm part of have food porn sections.
Yeah.
Tom's Discord, or no, I'm sorry, Tom's girlfriend.
Oh.
She last week she was making cinnamon rolls or something. She posted photos in a dark screen tab. Now I'll accept whatever in the dark screen tab because that's my tab. I have full control of that. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, my favorite thing about the photo I took of my food is that it has my signature mask on it.
All right, let me add your food so I can show everyone else in the.
Yeah. But no, like food
But
is
anyways,
like
if you look in the in the video, that's the bacon wrap shrimp I had last week.
that looks
Oh
so
my
good.
fucking god!
It's an appetizer, but I wasn't that hungry anyways.
That's a meal.
Jesus.
But
Christ.
yeah, dude, Al, I was just talking to him about how they had a special of 2 hurricanes for the price of 1.
Hell yeah!
So
Can you guess
I
why?
So me and Al were philosophizing about the food as the great equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like something we're both very passionate about. But yeah, that Eggs Benedict and bacon fried rice was so good.
Oh my god. I don't think I ever had bacon fried rice. I know I had Eggs Benedict, but...
Yeah.
And, oh my god, you actually have a Jack Frost face mask.
Yeah. Hells yeah, I do.
I just saw that.
How was the hurricane damage on your end?
It affected the southwestern part of Louisiana. Lake Charles was the one that got hit of it the most. I live
Gotcha.
in people were fleeing to New Orleans for safety.
Yeah.
I want you to think about that for a second. By the way, New Orleans still gets flooded by very bad heavy rainfall whenever the drainage system never fucking works, which is more often than it should, just so you know. I have yet to see the Netflix Transformers series.
Yeah, I've never really been that big into Transformers, to be honest.
I'm just
I've
too
heard
lazy,
good things,
and I
but,
have too many things to do that I don't do.
Yeah. There's always so much other stuff to watch, but the thing is, maybe I'll get back into watching anime at a decent clip, because last night I watched all of Season 3 of Agretsuko in one sitting.
I still haven't finished Season 1!
Agretsuko is very good, and I think Season 3 is the perfect point to stop. Because it's very satisfying, and I don't think they could really do anything from here on out. My biggest issue with Season 2 is that it's sort of, this is spoiler-free, by the way, that Agretsuko kind of has a habit of going a little bit off the rails at times. And I think Season 2 did that kind of badly, but Season 3 built up to it in a very good way. Like, it made a lot of sense and was, like, a natural progression without, like, any twists that were kind of like, okay, that's a little ridiculous.
And I really like Agretsuko because it's basically Hello...
it's great.
It's Hello Kitty meets Office Space meets Detroit Metal City.
Yes, exactly. Also an issue I had with Season 2 was that it didn't have much to do with metal, and it was just like Agretsuko would go and burn off steam in the karaoke, but it only happened like twice the entire season. Season 3 really fixes that, and her love of metal plays a very important role in the series, and I liked that.
Wow, she must be doing fine in Season 2 if she's not going to the karaoke bar.
Sort of. Is that
By
like,
the way, that's
Season
how
2
it's supposed to be
higher
pronounced. We've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Wait, what?
It's supposed to be pronounced karaoke.
Karaoke? Oh,
not
whatever.
karaoke.
I'm white. Who gives a shit?
I don't give a fuck words. But,
Here's the fucked up part. You know how I found this out?
yeah.
Through the English dub of Ikitosen Great Guardians. In episode 2 or 3, Hakufu's like, we should go to a karaoke bar. I'm like, wait, is that how you're supposed to fucking pronounce it? And look how it's spelled. Why do we say carry in the first couple of syllables? There's no why.
That's true. That's a good point.
Oh.
Damn it, Vicky, I completely forgot about the gym instructor. Protein!
Protein!
Yeah, but, so I will say, within 1 minute of Season 3, I related so hard to Retsuko because she gets addicted to VR and buys, $2,000 worth of DLC microtransactions for her virtual boyfriend. And I'm like, oh my god, I relate so much right now.
You didn't spend $2,000 on a virtual girlfriend like a simp, did you?
I didn't, but mild exaggeration, of course. It's the idea that I haven't even spent any money in VR yet. I've only been playing free games, to be honest. The VR porn rules.
I haven't
All
gotten
right,
a beer.
I'm looking at Jim's Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see. Let's see. Someone says lymphoma's nasty, and he's like, "Lol, you don't say." Chad Thundercock, PhD.
God damn! Thank you, Chad. You better listen to him. He's a doctor.
I've seen folks survive late stage HODG. If you aren't taking the piss, I wish you all the best, man. Thankfully, it's less aggressive. And he says, initially they thought it was Merkel cell or angiosarcoma, so it could be worse. And Haas says, as long as Corona-chan doesn't inhibit your treatments get better. I've heard chemo via pills are a bitch. And he said, I'm not going on that Red Devil shit. I've already decided on radiation. Unless it's systemic, then I don't have a choice, but the PET-CT scan would have to show that first. And then someone said, in the end, the camels were worth it. And Jim says, sir, you can't smoke in the nuke lab. Fuck off. Actual photo of Jim when the radiologist walks in and it's the fucking gentleman's spy.
Wait,
like he's a chronic smoker too, so
cigarettes or
he smokes like a chimney. Cigarettes, yeah.
See, I know he's a stoner because I remember you were talking to him one time and Jim's like, hey, Al, you gotta slow down a little bit. I just want to let you know I'm stoned as fuck right now.
Yep, that's Jim. Someone says, I want to be kept up to date on Jim's friend's cancer shit, referring to the account. Quarantine Jim says, you won't. I mentioned I was sick before. That was the whole wait and see shit they like. But now they are biopsying tumors. I figured I explained the recent disinterest streaming. I'm just going to go back to posting about riots and anime and the coup factor this. Shit happens. I'll be fine.
You know the worst part is, my friend the hated Washu may. Now we haven't talked in almost a decade, but he may be the only motherfucker who probably still has all of Jim's old Let's Plays when he was still Games Good Me Bad. Which is
miss those.
Everyone misses those.
Which is what I'm trying to fucking salvage.
Oh, and Ifrit. Honestly, VR chat's great, and so is Beat Saber. But I will say, don't get an Oculus Quest if you're going to play VR chat.
Is Jim dying? Let's hope not.
Well, we're all dying, but we can only just hope that Jim is dying.
I don't want him to die because the SJWs are going to piss on his grave.
God, just like they did with Total Biscuit.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That was shitty. That was like, regardless of how you feel about Total Biscuit, don't shit on his grave.
Oh wow, he said some meanie weenie bobini things on the internet, and he deserves to die. Fuck you, you worthless sacks of crap.
In my opinion, there's a few people you can talk shit about after they die, and that's people who actively made the world a worse place.
Oh, like Osama bin Laden? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, Osama bin Laden, gladly. Robert Moses is what comes to mind, who was an oil tycoon who lived to be like he was a real estate tycoon who ruined New York City and lived to be like 92. And that guy was a piece of shit. He like took everything that gave New York its identity and ruined it.
He gentrified it?
Yeah, he did. He's the reason Coney Island isn't like a thing anymore.
So he's the reason why Coney Island is not the hometown of the Warriors.
He's the reason that Coney Island isn't a crazy experimental theme park / brothel anymore.
God damn it, dude.
No, I watched. So I recommend everyone who has a passing interest in history to watch Defunct Land's Coney Island video, where he breaks down the rise and fall of Coney Island. And it was like the first amusement parks before they knew what what amusement parks should be. So they was going, we'll just charge everyone for dumb bullshit. They'd tie car seats to bungee cords and shit. Like, they didn't give a fuck about safety. They had haunted houses that shot actual fire.
So it was Action Park before Action Park.
Yeah, it was Action Park in the 1940s.
That's incredible.
Actually, no, 1920s. My bad.
It
got cheaper because of the Depression.
It's only appropriate that if you're gonna go to Coney Island, you need to wear the Warriors vest.
And just have bottles on your fingers going, come out and play!
No, that's if you're gonna be a member of the Destroyers, dude. No.
Which you should be, because being a villain is fun.
No. Well, the Warriors are anti-heroes. I mean, yeah, they were...
You know what? That's true.
They were still criminals, but they were criminals you rooted for.
Who was the baseball gang?
Oh, the baseball
Furies.
Furies. We were
We
talking
were just
about
talking
them.
about that. It all comes back to the Warriors.
Weren't they like complete pushovers who got their asses completely destroyed?
After they
No,
lost
no,
the
no,
Rats.
the opposite. Like, they were
The orphans were the pushovers.
Yeah, the orphans were the bitches. Now, here's the thing.
They were hard in the game, though.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to tell you.
Did the police fuck you up?
Jim, we're talking about Jim, right? A
Yes.
decade ago, he did a rant on Insane Clown Posse. And he said, clowns don't look intimidating. Take a look at the Warriors. And he said, you know what? You know who look like the most like bitches? That's right, the fuckers in clown makeup. Now, here's the thing I was confused about. Hold on, I need to blow my snot into a trash can. Here's some ASMR for you.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Fuck. We gotta do another episode of Big Ale 2K6.
Oh God, I want. Oh, good. I can't wait to pass out again. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna actually limit myself and not drink an entire can of cider when all of you only drank a third of a can.
All right.
That's
See,
what fucked me up.
I was confused what Jim was talking about because there were literal mimes, clowns in that film via the mimes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They were called the hi-hats, and they actually had some character development in the video game. They were led by Chatterbox. By the way, the Warriors video game adaptation also really fucking good.
I wish Rockstar would make games like that now.
I do too. They don't like
I don't like open world.
I do sometimes I do, but like I think Rockstar like needs to like dial it back and work on smaller projects.
The problem is open world inevitably becomes a really big project, so you want to space that out with smaller projects because otherwise you end up with a forever game like GTA 5.
You can make a Warriors-esque open world game, but the map doesn't have to be humongous.
Yeah.
Take a look at Yakuza.
Yeah, perfect.
They reuse the
example.
map like every fucking time, but it's still fun to explore and all that shit. Jesus.
Also, a smaller project, you don't crunch your employees into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
To make the horse balls retract in the cold.
And yeah, that seems fucked up, but I actually really, really, really love Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's fair. Again, just for the Lenny mission,
It had
I'll give that game a
The
pass.
Lenny mission was great. The fact that there's a map based off of New Orleans is fantastic.
Yeah.
Arthur Morgan is one of the best video game protagonists of all time.
So you're lucky. You got a good representation of a hometown. You have a hometown near you. All
Yeah.
you got was Detroit Become Human. Ferndale's in that game where it doesn't make any sense. Let me do a quick breakdown. There's like, okay, so you have Detroit, then like on like near the river, also connected is Grosse Pointe.
Hold on,
Like
we're losing.
20 miles from that is Ferndale, and because Ferndale has a huge history of being like pro-LGBT and like civil rights, David Cage put Ferndale in the game in place of Grosse Pointe. So basically, it's an absolute mess, and the state of Michigan makes no sense according to David Cage.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Maybe all their video games don't need a fucking online mode for secondary bullshit for
God, you're right.
microtransactions. But I blame Take-Two more than I blame Rockstar in that regard.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to Jim. Jim talks about, oh yeah, you know what lost me? My 7-year-old brain? The fuckers in the clown makeup. And he specifically mentioned baseball bats. So I was like, oh, the baseball Furies.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Awesome.
They always push him as like one of the top most antagonizing gangs in that series, even in the video game.
Because they were cool. They were the Boba Fett of the movie. They didn't do anything, but they were cool.
Okay, they did something. They tried to stop the Warriors.
Well, so did everyone else.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know this
them,
game.
and the punks are the only.
I don't mean to. I don't need to break it up, but I remember that part in the movie where they're like, "Oh shit, it's the Furies," and it's like the only gang that they were like legitimately afraid of.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. There are only 2 fight scenes in that entire fucking movie. You know that, right?
Yeah,
That's a
one
good
of them
point,
was
actually.
Furies.
Yeah, one of them was the Furies, the other one was with the punks in the bathroom, which I thought was like a really awesome action sequence. I liked it a lot. The film ends pretty anticlimactically with Swan throwing
When
the knife.
everyone shows up to beat the shit out of the destroyers.
Like the destroyers and the warriors show up at the beachside, and he was trying to shoot him, but he just throws the knife, stabs him, and then the Riffs are like, "No, we got this."
I
We know
love that you play as them and beat the shit out of that dude at the end of the game.
Yeah,
Over the credits.
yeah. You warriors are good, real good,
Yep.
the best.
God, love. I want to watch that movie again.
I think my friend based this one group in my D&D campaign off of the Riffs. Now that I think about it more and more.
This just turned into the Warriors cast.
Well, yeah. It's a great movie. I think you guys should watch it. Don't watch the director's cut version. That one is kind of poo-poo.
Oh, really?
Well, they added some unnecessary storytelling narration, and it's narrated by Orson Welles.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. And they fucked up the close. They fucked up the closing sequence. Like they because they show like a storybook thing. Like
What?
it's told like a storybook or some shit like that.
That's bizarre.
And I'm like, no, just
Open.
just show the warriors walking down the beach, and I don't know if it's supposed to be sunrise or sunset.
None of the characters in this movie have read a book in their entire lives. Why would you open with a book?
Yeah, I just don't get it. And the film had like the audacity to compare it to the Odyssey right off the bat, which is way too over the.
So it actually the
blunt.
original story was based off of the Odyssey.
It is, but the way they did it was so talked down, blunt.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. All this food makes me want to raid my fridge, which I don't want to do.
I have so many burgers in my freezer right now.
Speaking of burgers, that fucking that fan-made Gundam video by NCH Productions was great.
What does that have to do with burgers?
If you actually saw it, I know you saw it because you said, "Damn, I'm craving burgers now."
Oh, I was probably drunk when I watched that then.
Yeah, it was a parody of the opening of War in the Pocket.
Yes. Okay, yeah, the beach thing. Now I remember.
Yeah, hand over the burgers.
Yep, yeah, I remember they all fighting over burger.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Did you mention anything about your cat yet?
Oh, he
Oh
did.
yeah, that's how I started off.
The cat's doing
yeah,
great,
gotcha.
but he has to fight really hard to shove that medicine down his throat.
Yeah, I took a photo of him just
Makes
after I
him
gave him the
powerful.
medicine. And
The
he just
medicine makes
giant
him
stream of
powerful.
drool. He just does not like the medicine. He foams at the mouth when I give it to him. But he needs the medicine to live. God damn it, Virgil! I want you to live because I love you, but fuck you.
Every time Jason mentions that, he needs this to live, all I can do is quote Bruce Stu, where he says, "You need to eat to live."
No, the cat's like, just let me die already. I'm perfect.
No,
I'm
this is
too
how you
perfect.
live, some bitch.
I love you, you stupid fuck.
Yep. Oh, God.
You need to eat to live.
Oh, I guess we're gonna feed the whole neighborhood then.
You watched Bruce Stu?
No, I don't even know
I
who
think
that
you
is.
like him.
You need to. It's
He's
hilarious.
just this guy who makes bad animations about his life, and he just he grew up like lower middle class, and then ended up being very poor, worked a bunch of shit jobs, and now he makes YouTube videos for a living, and he's just really good at telling dumb stories.
He talked about the story. He talked about this part. He was a guest at Comic-Con, and he didn't know why.
Because he worked for the Escapist magazine doing I don't remember what the name of the series was, but he basically lied his way into a panel, and nobody cared that he was there, so him and his buddy got super drunk to the point that his buddy just started screaming, "Yeah, we're dating because we're super gay," and then he vomited it all over a bus.
What the fuck?
There's a story. My favorite video is him and his pet butterfly, where he had a butterfly that he got in elementary school because he had to raise it from a caterpillar, and he was like, he absolutely loved this butterfly, and one day his cat murdered it, and he didn't know how to handle it. So he goes, "Yeah, so I stabbed it in the face with a pitchfork. No, I'm just kidding. I put the cat in laundry jail."
Oh.
Okay, so the quote that I'm quoting, "You need to eat to live." It was this. Okay, it was a story about how he went to a blood drive just to get them to stop pestering him to donate blood, and at the end, he described himself as like a withered husk, and the nurse was throwing Cheez-Its in his face, saying, "Eat! You need to eat to live."
Yeah, he say it was like a super buff old lady nurse or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he couldn't remember if the name tags on her uniform said Juicy or Lucy.
No, Brewster's great.
But yeah, you need to watch it, Bill.
He did a video about being a porter, and I was a porter for a little bit, and that shit was real. So, translation, a porter is basically just a weird pseudo janitor at a job that just does whatever shit job no one else wants to.
And it was in an auto shop, too.
An auto shop, because my dad owns an auto shop, and I was his porter for like 5 years. It was awful.
Damn.
From the time I was 16 to the time I got a real job. It took me a while to get a real job, too, because nobody would hire me when I had only porter on my resume.
God.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever told this story, but the worst moment of existence I ever had was that one brief week I was working 3 jobs at once and going to college.
Wow.
I was working Kroger, ending my job at McDonald's, and training for a job as a parts driver. Yeah, for a auto parts store while going to college. There was a point where I worked 20 hours in the span of one day, and I had training. I had a safety seminar right after work, and I fell asleep while sitting up.
Holy shit.
They weren't even mad. They were more impressed. You were clearly trying to stay awake, and you failed.
Sorry for the lack of text. Been playing Pac-Man dicks.
Good.
I love Pac-Man dicks.
Oh yeah, no, Al's been obsessing over Namco Museum lately.
Yeah, I like the original Namco Museum where you can walk around in 3D exhibits and shit, and I'm just
way too much effort into such a game. I miss back when companies would do that.
And they don't do that anymore, and it makes me sad.
It's you can do a menu, pick the game you want to play. No, I want to go to a stupid room themed after the game that I'm about to play.
Please.
And here's a fun fact. I have all original Namco Museums 1 through 5. It took me 15 years and close to $300 to complete the collection. Because volumes 4 and 5 are insanely expensive right now.
Why?
Because of rarity, probably. It's probably artificially inflated rarity.
We know what you typed, but we know what you meant.
Inflated.
I know. I just like saying that because it made me giggle, dude. I know you said Pac-Man DX, but every time I see DX now, I'm just gonna say dicks.
Yep.
But back to Bruce Stew. I think my favorite
Sonic
video
Adventure Dicks Director's Cut.
I think my favorite Bruce Stew video is Growing Up Poor, where he lived with Brewer in a duplex, and there was
haunted.
There was a point where their gas was shut off. So to remedy this, they just bought a microwave oven so they wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Oh no! Wasn't there a point where they ran out? They couldn't pay for water, so they started pouring Mountain Dew into the toilet tank.
Yes. And then he's like, well, we actually didn't mind losing all of our utilities, but when we came to internet, the second we lost the internet, we went insane.
No, he makes really good content. Actually, you know what? Speaking of making good content, I did tell Will a little bit about Channel A. Do you remember many of the series we pitched last night?
Oh, shit.
I don't remember any of Greg's except the one we all hated.
Gun.
Oh, Gun was very good. Al just pitched a series called Gun.
What's it about?
It's about time. It's time travel and what was the prompt? I think it was time travel and something else.
No, time travel in Sentai was Muscle Fist Fighter Creamy, where that guy had to jerk off his dad into his mom to make sure he was born. I don't think Gun was about time travel. I think Gun was oh fuck, what was it?
Alien.
I think it was Gods and Cafe or something. No, it wasn't that one. I don't remember.
No, but for those who don't know what Channel A is, it's this card
We
game
explained it. Basically, Cards Against Humanity, but you pitch anime shows.
and you can't find it anywhere anymore.
No, you can now. They re-released it.
Oh, good.
So I was thinking if we play it on stream, we'll have to play it on on Tabletop Simulator.
Gotcha.
Hey, if they have a Steam version of it, I'll pick it up.
They do. I think it's the only version they have.
Oh.
I should check. They probably have a room for it. That'd be awesome. But I'm trying to remember some of Greg's. The Greg's were very good. But the only one I remember is Hella Pink, and we hated it.
Oh, because it involved
Because
lollies.
it was like weird pedophilia shit. It's like, yo, you see that girl's pussy? Yeah, it was Hella Pink.
And I bet it's still safer to watch than Cuties.
Yep, sure was.
Dear
No,
God. TVMA, by the way.
No, I think it was Giant Robots and Delinquents that was Gun.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Actually, that sounds like a show I'd watch.
No.
Giant
No.
Robots and
There was another prompt that was schoolgirls and delinquents.
Schoolgirls and Delinquents. That's
Oh.
what it was. But I had Giant Robots in my hand.
Oh,
That's why I was
Schoolgirls and
confused.
Delinquent. Wait. What's the difference?
I know there's a word for girls in a gang.
I know,
think-
I know there's schoolgirl delinquents back in the 80s, and those are the coolest bitches ever, but...
Bull Nakano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Well, not gonna...
I blame Greg for that one because I feel like I was gonna win, and then Greg said the worst thing ever, so you split the winnings between me and Cassie.
Oh, I need to play
It's
Channel
crazy
A.
when you make one so bad that the person doesn't even think about awarding anything and instead splits it between the other two people regardless of what they said.
God, fucking cutie. I still can't get over cuties.
Oh, we're gonna make another video?
No, I've said all I fucking need to say about that shit. Like, oh, you're not even gonna watch it? No, I don't want the fucking FBI to come crashing in.
But what if...
Yeah, you
What
placed
if,
an
what if
project.
Just Keep That in Mind gives you a shitload of money to review it?
Like,
I'm gonna give you a Patreon to make you review cuties.
well, there was one time he gave me like $300 to cook and eat bull testicles.
Jesus Christ! I think I vaguely remember this.
How
they
were
were
those...
awful.
How were... Oh, okay.
They were
Fuck it.
awful.
I'm
Like,
gonna
they
go-
tasted normal at first, and then the funk hit.
I'm gonna pull out Channel A.
I wonder how many times his ex-girlfriend said that about his nuts.
Christ.
They were normal at first, but then the funk hit.
Christ. But no, like, fucking cuties, man. Like, oh, like the people defending it who watched it and were like, oh, it was raw, it was emotional, yada, yada, yada.
Oh,
Like,
fuck you. You're a bunch of child
Fuck
killers.
Yo, okay, so I just pulled 3 random cards out of Channel A, and I'm gonna pitch my anime from these 3 stupid cards. So, in a world where being an otaku is illegal, Yeah, like they realize the law only applies to humans, but what about the people that aren't humans? So one man from Akihabara slowly merges himself with his computer so he can download porn so much faster and become the ultimate otaku in Akihabara Cyborg Man.
Yes. I watched the shit out of that.
So those are the 3 cards I pulled at random, was Akihabara Cyborg Man.
I know there was one that I played that you were like, yo, I'd watch the fucking shit out of that.
There's a lot of those. Fucking Neo Midori like warriors was pretty good. That was when a bunch of delinquents awakened, like realized that the color green was wrong, so they had to find the true color green.
That's so weird.
Because that's what Midori means. Sometimes you just gotta make up a plot that reflects what you have in your hand.
Big Al ate a bull's nuts.
For $300, I did.
You whore.
Literally.
Yep. Getting paid money to do something
Hey,
deplorable.
David, you would have to have $3,000 on you. Well, I have an idea.
Oh no.
All right, fine. We'll split it. I'll throw in $1,500. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want anyone to actively support that shit. I hope it gets. Part of me actually wants that fucking series to get pulled off of Netflix, because it just sounds so disgusting on pen and paper. And
Yeah, it's a movie. It's easier to pull a movie than a series, maybe. Who knows?
Okay,
I don't know. It's safer to put Kodomono G-Con on there.
Well,
At least they
they're
were
not
cartoon
real.
characters. They weren't real actresses. And I know that show's disgusting. Makes you feel dirty watching it. But
Hey, I'm not gonna let you talk that way about my favorite characters in Akihabara strip.
Al,
Anyway,
those characters were actually recycled in Akiba's trip for a meta
remember
show.
that.
He was on that stream. It was good times.
I'm like,
Anyway.
why did they? First off, I recognized them like, oh shit, and then I noticed they were showing up more. I was like, why is that? And then all of a sudden, oh no, they're in the meta show of this game. Oh no.
Controversial opinion. I think the girl with the pigtails is legitimately a really good design. Like, I think it's unique, and it's immediately apparent who she is, and I wish she was from a show that wouldn't get me arrested.
are you talking about the girl that wants to fuck her teacher?
Yep.
Don't they all do? Don't they all want that?
No,
or something? I don't
just
know. I
her,
can't
just
tell.
Just Rin. Just Rin.
Yeah, Rin. You know what? There's a very cute show that I recommend to everybody about a little girl who wants to fuck her teacher because it's mostly wholesome. It's Hanamaru Kindergarten, because she just has like a romantic crush on him because she doesn't know what sex is. And there's a really good bit in that anime where it like shows 2 silhouettes going, like talking, and then it's going like it's like no, but I love you so much. Is it? Yeah, it's like why won't you be with me? It's like I'm sorry, I just can't. Is it the age difference too much? I'm sorry, but yes, it is because you're in kindergarten. And it zooms out, and it's the teacher standing there, and the little girl is on a stepladder, and that's why her shadow looks taller than it is.
Okay, that actually sounds funny in my head.
Oh, Hanamaru Kindergarten's hilarious. It's very funny. Like, no, it all starts because he's just a teacher on the way to his job, and he sees a random little girl alone, and he's like, oh, he's like, oh, hello, little miss. It's like, are you lost or anything? It's like, little miss, are you hitting on me? And then she immediately gets all excited. It's like, oh no, please, I don't want this random child attached to me now. I'm trying to horn in on my coworker teacher who's really hot.
Meanwhile, Chris Hansen, you could see him in the back. Right there behind that pole, just leaning overwards, raising an eyebrow.
Now, Hanamaru Kindergarten's very funny. The main girl, obviously, the teacher has no interest in her because she's a child, and he has nothing but feelings for his coworker. But she's a huge cockblock to him. Also, he's kind of an idiot.
I already saw Ore Emo.
Alright, Emo's not even worth it.
God, fucking people are like, oh, Netflix.
Netflix sucks too.
Netflix ruined the director's career. No, I think she ruined her own fucking career.
Okay, the only thing I need to watch Euromanga Sensei just so I can witness the stupid Emoto cinematic universe.
But
Because
still.
fucking characters from Ure Emo are in the background of that.
Oh.
Sisters are the worst. As someone who has a sister, I will safely say sisters are awful.
Oh, dude, keep watching Genshiken then. You can relate.
Good.
Because they introduce the main character, Sasahara's little sister, who is voiced by Jessica Calvello, by the way.
Okay.
Who you may know is Hanji Zoe from Attack on Titan or Excel from Excel
That's good
Saga.
casting.
Excel from Excel Saga. Yeah. He answers his phone. He goes, "Hello? Oh, hell, it's you."
Good.
My little sister wants me to meet up with her, and everyone's like, "You have a little sister?" And he goes, "Dude, trust me, it's not like what you guys think it is."
Fucking awful.
And he says, "Guys who have those kinds of fantasies never had a little sister in real life to know what it."
No, that's
it
exactly
really
what it is. Monogatari mentioned that, and then it completely subverted it. But still.
But yeah, and they did play it straight for the most part. His little sister is a fucking Gyaru, who just
Oh my god,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
who has the hots for the pretty boy in the club, but he's
Of
already
course.
dating Saki, so
Yep.
yeah.
Saki just really wants that dick. And he's like, nah, I like anime.
No, I want to go to a handshake event.
God damn it, why don't you just fuck me?
At the time, I was laughing my
Saki
ass.
just fucking laying, like, just has, like,
the time, I was
sticks that airport technicians use, guiding between her legs, like, please fuck me right now.
At the time, I was just laughing, going, "Ha, eat shit, you bitch."
Oh, I feel bad for her.
Oh, well, then you're gonna like the character even more as the series progresses, then.
Okay.
Because I hated her right at the beginning.
Yeah.
My
No,
little
the
sister can't be this
One of the
much of
girls
a
I turned around
bitch.
on really hard in a recent anime I watched was the friend from a Brand New Animal. Like, I really, really hated her at first. I'm like, okay, you're still kind of a shit, but I appreciate you a little bit more now.
Oh man, the Boondocks was such a
She
great
starts
show.
a cult.
The Boondocks was such a great cartoon, dude. Uncle Ruckus is like one of the best characters ever.
What the fuck is the name of it? Des Muertos, I think, or like, there's like a Spanish themed show that is it's by the Boondocks crew. It's on Netflix, but it's like very similar to the Boondocks. Like maybe less comedy, more action, but it still looks really cool.
Oh, well, I want it to be more comedy because the comedy makes me remember that show more.
That's true.
Because the writing was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. But I just feel like I want to watch anything else they do.
Gotcha. Oh, Al's still working on his Fire Pro shit.
God damn.
Yeah, baby.
That was most of my party was Al inviting people in the house. Go, yo, look at my Fire Pro shit. Look at Ninja Brian stab the shit out of JonTron for 20 minutes.
And he won!
That was his only move. Fucking Ninja Brian from Ninja Sex Party only had stab moves and he won. He won the battle royale between Chris Hansen.
That's not how you get a guy over you, motherfucker.
JonTron, Danny Sexbang, and Ninja
I think
Brian.
New Jack and Iron Sheik were in there too.
They weren't in the battle royale.
Oh, okay.
This was the Game Grumps battle royale that you did. I wanted JonTron to win.
So when are we gonna do Weeb and Wrestling on your podcast, on your channel, Al? When are we gonna talk about wrestling again?
Well, my live stream is notorious for completely shitting and breaking up like after an hour.
Sounds about right.
Really? Because we've held streams for
shit.
like 3 hours or so, and
And the problem is every time I try to like live stream something on Discord that's like a video game, Discord is like no, and then crashes.
Huh.
Al, do you want to live stream the Puppy Bowl next year?
That would be nice.
Dude, there
I
was
feel we'll be get taken down, but I think it'll be fun.
okay. Maybe we should do Weeb and Wrestling on my channel. You just need to promote the shit out of it,
Yeah.
All right.
and then we can run a fucking Kaneko Man promotion or something.
Yeah, Vicky, I've heard of Domestic Girlfriend, but I don't know anything else about it.
Well, guys, I'm actually gonna. My niece is over, and
Okay.
we're gonna watch SpongeBob together.
Oh,
Yo,
is it
go
the good?
tell about how Mr.
Is,
Krabs gets people addicted.
is it the good
Oh
seasons?
yeah, okay. So before I leave, I got to tell you guys something. This dark, twisted secret that I found out in SpongeBob lore. You ready for this shit?
Ready?
Okay, so canonically, Krabby Patties, the patties themselves, are vegan, and the ingredient list is like your typical burger accoutrements, but there's also like a pinch of chum as an ingredient, and
Uh-huh.
this is true. This is all canonical, and it's also canonical that Krabby Patties are so addicting that people who eat them need to keep eating them for their or else their bodies will cease to function.
They'll go into withdrawals so bad they will die.
And at the same time, Krabby Patties also shorten your lifespan because of how unhealthy they are.
And this
So
is all
basically what
performed by Hillenberg?
So basically what I'm trying to say is Plankton did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, if Splatfest has another, if Splatoon has another Splatfest, I want it to be Plankton versus Krabs, and I want to side with Team Plankton because I too went to college.
I went to college, Mr. Krabs.
You'll never beat me, Krabs. I went to college.
Yeah,
I'm
one of
Plankton,
my
you old
favorite-
hag, and your son smells like boogers.
One of my favorite comics ever was it like shows Splatfest, like, did Hitler do anything wrong? And then it's like Pearl going like, yes, what are you talking about? And Marina going like, nah, he was a good boy. And everyone going, you know what? Marina is really cute. And then choosing no.
No, they replaced Pearl with a shoe filled with shit in that same comic you were talking about.
I think that sounds about right. I've grown to like Pearl more as time has gone
Dude,
on.
Pearl is Biggie Smalls in the
I know.
expansion pack, which is why I like
Yeah.
her more because I like Notorious B.I.G. I love his music, dude. Yeah, I fucking love their redesigns in the what was
With
it
that wrap
called?
stuff on.
What was that expansion called? Where you have to the
I
single
think it was
player-
called Octoling expansion.
Yeah, the Autolink expansion. I actually really like their redesigns in that because
I will never
because they're-
stop talking about the race war Splatfest.
because they're based off of Biggie and Tupac.
And Tupac, yep.
Okay, but why are the Octolinks so deliciously thick?
Because you're a pedophile, Al.
Because
But you're
cushion
also
for
correct.
because more cushion for the potion.
Oh no.
Dude, we're,
Marina's
coming,
Marina's 18, it's fine.
we're going full
Pearl's the only
circle.
one who can legally drink.
Marina is the only Nintendo character who can legally say fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, we're
I
com-
love that one comic. It's like, Pearl seems like the kind of person who would say the N-word all the time just because they're friends with Marina.
Is he wrong though?
I'm trying to find.
Oh, shit, Al! I forgot! I found out a really stupid internet hole yesterday, and I found a blooper reel of Alf saying the N-word repeatedly.
What?
I'll send it to you.
Oh no!
Send it to me too.
Gonna.
Let's play it on the live.
Oh no!
No, I don't think we can.
No, Alf is too powerful. Only he has N-word privileges.
He's not even a person.
Believe me,
Hey,
I want
you
to,
met-
but
you
at
met
the same
Jose
time, I
Canseco
don't.
of the Lonely Island.
I just don't
I
want my
forgot. I
chance.
showed Al the unofficial Bash Brothers experience, which I recommend everyone watch. Yeah, Darkscream, have you heard about that?
Heard about what?
The unofficial Bash Bros. No, the unauthorized Bash Brothers experience.
No.
Okay, it is a half-hour special on Netflix with two of the members of the Lonely Island playing Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire during the steroid scandal, and it's a rap album with a series of music videos.
All right. Anyways, I need to talk to Sakia Aerith and have to address some things because I probably do need to answer some questions. Because I don't know
Okay.
if you saw the comment.
Oh.
They say, Darkscream, if you're not motivating your more, you can get Patreon to make quality content. I know that's not selling out type of move, but I was just trying to give you advice.
Yeah.
I am not going to do that for several reasons. And let me explain why. First off, I work a full-time job, so I don't even have time to pump out consistent content on a daily basis, whether it be YouTube or Twitch. But some of you are thinking, well, why don't you just try to make this your full-time job? Well, I don't even have enough subscribers to even start
It's
there.
risky.
And in order for me to get more subscribers, I either have to sanitize myself to be more family friendly, which is something I don't want to fucking do because I want to keep it as raw and real as possible for my audience. I don't want to be a fake ass motherfucker like this one person I knew who put a wedge between a friendship between me and Magus. If you actually talk to me on Discord in the private section, you know who I'm talking about. And believe me, the more I think about it, the more it actually infuriates me. But I'm trying to pull punches there. Or I would have to play the algorithm game in the different direction, in which case I would have to report on every stupid, dumb news thing about how SJWs are ruining everything. And
Oh, like that one guy Al showed me who did like 8 videos in a row on Uzaki.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Do you know who the user is? Because I think I know who he is. Was it the Corning? Was it Hirohei? Was it
Hirohei?
Hirohei, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck quartering. Fuck Yellow Flash Comics. And it's not that I don't even disagree with those points because I'm not a fucking leftist, but I want to focus on being positive, which is why when I was listening to Cornette's podcast, and I don't have an issue with him doing rants on his politics, because you know what, I do agree with them, but it is depressing to listen to all this. So earlier today, when I was doing my fucking ritual, getting the pizza, getting the booze, I literally smacked the fast forward, and I'm like, come on, man, can we just talk about how that fucking main event at SummerSlam was the most vomit-inducing bullshit ever, please? Like, yes, both political conventions happen, whatever, blah blah blah. My mind's made up. I'm gonna vote when I'm gonna vote, and you're actually gonna side. I'm actually gonna side with you, but this shit is too depressing for me to see. The thing is, if I were to do videos like that, every day you will see me physically get worse and worse. You will see a bigger and bigger bottle of Tonka vodka. And then eventually you're gonna fucking see a revolver in my left hand when I'm like, so yeah, the leftists have totally destroyed Toonami or something. What?
A friend of mine mentioned something about Toonami going woke, and I'm just like, whatever, fucking.
They posted a tweet supporting BLM, and quite frankly, I don't even give a shit. I hate both sides to the point where I just, you know what? I'm just gonna practice the philosophy that
I just want a grill.
I'm just gonna practice the philosophy of a YouTuber that I used to watch frequently, but he kind of went off the rails because a lot of personal shit happening in his life, but his name is Hot Damn I Rock. He had a video called The Fuck It Philosophy, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And that's another thing. I noticed these other big time YouTubers, you know, every time I think about, because you know what? It does sound like a fun thing to do. It does sound fun to just get on here and just make videos or live streams or game streams, whatever, on my channel as a full-time job for like, I don't know, 5 hours a day minimum. But then I hear about Twitch's regulations, how you can't say or do this, and then YouTube is like, what content does this shit contain? Well, we don't know if we can monetize this, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, Patreon is fucking axing accounts here and there based on their personal beliefs as well, so I just don't want to do it. I don't want to fake it out. And trust me, I would love to make a shitload of money for a lot less. That's the ultimate dream. And I might even consider throwing some people under a bus for that. But it's not worth it in the case of YouTube, because I know YouTube is going to get worse. It's going to get more sanitized. It's going to get more bullshitty.
I just really want a new video site to come out that is a good, reasonable competitor.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We almost had Blip. You saw how that happened. BitChute is a fucking right-wing nest that is ran in servers in fucking London, England for some reason. And that's a very left.
That doesn't know it's going to last very long when somebody says something really shitty.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen. Samuel Tageek says Facebook is a big competitor, but no, it's not.
No, not really. Dude, Facebook got into hot water, actually, and this is what killed College Humor, is that they were inflating their numbers.
Yeah, no.
Also, the user retention on Facebook is much lower.
Not to mention, if there is a competitor, I'm not going to go to it. Because I tried it with Blip, and only 1/100th of my audience went over.
Yeah. Remember when the best friends had their own website for 2 months?
Yeah, it won't work, because some people are lazier than me. They won't go to another fucking video service just to watch one content, whatever. So
yeah,
it's just safer to keep it on YouTube.
Although I do appreciate that time that Critical made a Let's Plays on Pornhub.
Fucking madman.
He said, don't go full on nudity or full on racist. Well, the latter I can practice.
We can't promise that.
But the former. You know, women like to see my dick, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Women like to see my racist dick. Oh no.
I don't know, man.
All right, it's SpongeBob time.
All right, take care, man. Take care, man. You can leave if you want to.
All right, take it.
Maybe I need to take some aspirin to take the load off. It ain't aspirin. And it ain't aspirin. Let's rage.
You wanna know about the biggest YouTube nightmare I've ever seen?
The HuluTube scare?
Oh no, Foodquig.
What the heck is Foodquig?
Foodquig is this guy who releases 4 videos a week reviewing alcohol, and his highest viewed video is the video of him reviewing scotch while his girlfriend leaves him in the background. And every day since then, he's been reviewing more and more alcohol. Like I said, 4 times a week, an entire new bottle. And his production values are getting worse and worse as time goes on. But he keeps pumping out videos for that ad revenue.
Yeah, I'd rather review something safer.
Yeah, then let's see. Canadian whiskey, malt Irish whiskey, Holdener's. He keeps reviewing whiskey. Goddamn, dude.
So yeah, I don't know. I just can't do it. I don't want to sanitize myself because I notice I drop F-bombs without me fucking noticing. So
That's weird to me. The fact that YouTube like banned the word fuck, like for the most part, I do like the way
no,
that
you can't
Rebel
say
Taxi got
fuck
around
within
it.
like the first 5 minutes of a video or some shit.
Yeah. Rebel Taxi now on his podcast, because their theme song is a song called Super Fuckers.
Yeah.
Whenever he does the Pizza Party podcast, he just has a little announcement beforehand, then he cuts to the theme song.
That's
Like
so
a true
dumb.
hero.
But yeah,
I
man,
was like,
I do want to look into it because trust me, doing a job like this might be more fun than doing a fucking job at, you know, where I'm at. So
despite how hard it is and how little I do it, I do like that rush of making a new video.
we'll see.
Yeah, yeah,
And besides,
But,
what the hell can I give to my Patreon supporters
yeah.
for giving me $1 a month? What the hell can I offer them?
Nudes. OnlyFans/Patreon.
Man, I need to actually start dating. Oh,
I don't know. I wish I could produce anything. Whatever. Fuck it. I mean, I guess that Plague of Gripes is in a weird situation where he's like unable to animate new videos because he's constantly doing commissions for his Patreon. And that sucks. I like Plague of Gripes' videos.
sometimes I do, but it's the same case of Mother's Basement, but not as condescending. Is that the fact that he just drags on to a point that he could have covered in like 10 minutes?
Yeah, but I think the appeal is generally that he takes much longer to make videos, and I feel like he doesn't repeat his points nearly as much.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
Especially the Masks of Gohan video. Like, that one is split into very distinct parts, and I feel like it really goes into a lot. Yeah, honestly, Zeolite, just fucking do it. You don't have to give up your job. Just make a video like in one night, like every month or week or something. Like a lot, and just like something you feel passionate about. Just do a rant and like animate it slightly, and that's a lot of stuff. That's what I do a lot of times.
And that's the thing. If I was gonna pump more content, it wouldn't just be streams. I would actually, I might actually do what ProZD and Mighty Keith would do, and just do one-man video sketches.
No, I love those, honestly.
Me
I've been wanting to
too.
do one of those for a while, but all my sketches keep turning into video essays.
Like, me too. And here's the thing. I'm a trained actor, so I can definitely do it very well,
Oh,
very
do it.
comfortably.
I want to see you put on the stupidest wigs and hats.
Oh, man, dude. Like, Hated Washu bought some fucking props because he wanted to create a character named Dr. 34. And his joke is that there's rule 34 of everything. And it was partially inspired by Spoonie's Dr. Insano. And he had like a lab coat and a wig and everything. God damn it. He's not using that anymore because he gave up on that shit.
Yeah.
If he still has that shit lying around, give it to me. I could probably come up with something on that.
There's a video I've been wanting to do for like over a year. And I really want to get Al in on it just to add to the joke. But I want to do like a parody of like the Channel Awesome reviews where like it's like 90% sketch and 10% review.
I bought a figurine of one of the characters from Ikitosen just to do a bit on one of those reviews.
Awesome.
I don't know if I wish I could pull up the video right now because I was actually really proud of that skit too. Let's see if I can find it.
But like the main joke I want to do is that I'm gonna review this game, and then like me from the future show up. You can't review this game or it'll destroy the future. No, but I need to review this game. And then Al will show up like D-list internet celebrity Big Al. What are you doing here? And he'll clearly be in another room. And every time it cuts back to Big Al, he'll be further and further away. And at the end of it, just be him in his backyard being recorded, but you can't hear him because he's too far away. And I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I haven't found like any like big thing to review. I was gonna do it for Smash Bros. Ultimate, but unfortunately, I waited too long.
Okay, I found it. It's from my YouTube Extreme Executor review. God, if anybody knows how OBS works, please get in touch with me so I can see if I can pull up this video for old time's sake for the channel.
Cameron, Plague is beyond furry. Plague admitted in a video that he's not really big into furries, but he likes to draw them to make other people awaken stuff inside themselves because he thinks it's funny.
Well, I'm not a furry, but well, then he needs to draw more images of what was her name, Deputy Mayor Kelly Briggs from SWAT Cats.
He did, and the video got taken down.
Aww.
There's that video where it's an interview with her, and it's like, thank you very much for your time, Miss Callie. But are you aware that you're a cat? And she like starts panicking and pressing the alarm button.
Oh, I think I saw that video.
I love that video, but it got taken down.
Why?
And he never bothered re-uploading it because apparently, like, whoever owned, like, I guess Cartoon Network or Viacom said, like, you can't have SWAT Cats content even if you drew it all yourself. Yeah, so he said he's never going to re-upload it because he gets in too much hot water every time he does.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. God, I was so fat back then. I am such a...
It's nice looking back on yourself and going, I'm better than I was back then.
This was over 6 years ago, too.
Shit.
Oh, God. No, seriously, I need to find out how to put YouTube videos on OBS and have them fucking work. Yeah, most anti-tubers are fake. Maybe Anime Snob is a fake himself. Maybe he's not really a snob. Maybe deep down he really loves shonen anime. Okay.
I'm rewatching the video now of Callie just like looking into the camera crew and getting upset and then pressing the alarm button.
Okay. No, that doesn't work. I'm trying to God damn it.
Oh shit. OSW just put out a video on Survivor Series 1994.
How?
Who's Belladonna? There's like 8 different Belladonna characters I know.
No. God damn it. I wish Big Al was here because he was able to put videos on his OBS. Window capture?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. Wait, hold on. Make sure I don't have any lewd tabs here.
I'm gonna look this shit up now.
All right. It pulls up the YouTube display window. Yeah. Capture method. Windows graphic. What does that do? But here's the thing. If I try to pull up the Yukitosa review, is it actually playing the fucking video? No, it's not. Fuck. Anyone gave instructions yet? Anyone gonna help me? Yes, I need some help.
Oh god, yeah, that thing.
Please, Yete, you have access to the stream video, so please.
Yes, hey, help me.
Because I kind of want to end the stream like this. Channel Awesome is a bunch of scumbags. Watch Mojo's Fairy Temple because they reuse same. Yeah, they're both terrible. Ben
Isn't
DeSange is a
Mark Logan,
terrible
like, one
anime critic.
person?
God damn it. I regret getting into Channel Awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
I was big into Channel Awesome for a little bit, but that like fell out of my life so hard.
I was too busy being an actor. For stage.
Actually, wait a minute.
I'm trying to... Is it display capture? No, that's an external display. Yep,
Oh.
that's him.
Yeah, I'm from Linus Tech Tips. What you need?
I need to play a YouTube video on this damn OBS, but it won't let me.
You did display capture, right?
Oh, I thought display capture was like for external things.
No, a display capture just displays your entire window screen.
Okay.
Just check OBS and see.
I did, and nothing is visibly showing.
It is visible, right?
Nope. I mean, it's set to visible,
No,
but I'm not seeing anything.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, that's weird. Because I got display I'm going through my deal. I got display capture on. It's showing that my entire computer screen.
Well,
Do you just have one monitor?
yeah.
Okay. Curious. Sorry, I'm doing something real quick just to kind of get an idea.
I'm actually looking through Nostalgia Critic's channel right now, and I guess he started a new series called Dark Tunes where he talks about like dark episodes of like children's media. And damn, I wish somebody like better was doing that.
Yeah, somebody with actual talent and information.
I really did want to do a series called Tales from the Animation Age Ghetto, which is what people refer to as animation from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to do a video on that time Toonami tried for Giant Robot Week put End of Evangelion up for sale on their
Oh,
website.
that's not what. That's my camera.
Like, wow, good job, Toonami.
Well,
That could be one way to do it. Okay, sorry, I thought just Windows capture would work, but there is the browser option.
What do you mean browser? Oh, yeah.
You paste the URL into it, and it should show a deal of your browser.
Let's try that.
You may need to sign back into your account though, so keep that in mind.
Oh fuck! God, I forgot the
Oh
password.
no, I hate accounts.
And I'm fucking drunk.
Oh, what have you been drinking?
Vodka? No. Couple of frozen daiquiris. I forgot what the mixtures were.
I've been drinking bourbon.
You unhealthy slobs! I'm drinking water.
I drank water too, but I ran out, so I started drinking bourbon.
Okay.
What's up, everyone?
There it
Darkscream27
is.
here, and before I
It's just playing
begin
on
the
Mac.
review of
Why can't I
Vectose
stop?
Extreme Executor, I'm going to make a shout out to
Pause
a
it?
website known as
I can't
Tenchi
pause
Forum, which is a fan site dedicated to all things Tenchi Muyo, one of my favorite anime series of all time. They also have a YouTube
It's
channel.
actually playing the audio, but it's saying it's deaf. What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. Shit. So display capture was the go-to, but for some reason it's not working.
Well, there is one other option you can do.
What?
You're going to have to download the video.
Oh yeah. I
You
can
download
do
the
that.
video. You add as a media source.
All right. Well, it is my video, so I give myself full permission. Hey, Darskin, can I download your video and use it? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. All right. Permission granted.
Fuck you! You're not gonna do it. What's wrong with you?
Do it, you bitch.
I think I still have that video backed up somewhere, anyways, on my SSD. So
I feel like I have
Yeah,
everything saved now.
You download the video, you put it as a media source, name it what you want, whatever, and then it'll show the video, but you don't hear the sound, but the stream should.
huh?
You should be able to edit the audio levels on the video when it starts.
Can I pause the video anytime I feel like it, though?
Uh,
I need control of it.
let me try mine. Hold on.
Oh, I can't parse this link. What the fuck?
It does not look like you can.
Oh. Well, then.
I tried.
Well, fuck that noise. God fucking damn it. I guess the other option is to see if I can find it on my SSD. Which.
It is what's supposed to be. Oh.
Where did I hide that thing? Alright, BRB, guys.
Okay.
Alright. Oh no, I gotta hold down the stream.
Actually,
Don't
never.
worry, you got me.
Actually, never mind, because if I can't fucking control the video while doing it that way, then what's the point?
Yeah, you can figure it out later on, I guess.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's weird that the display capture doesn't record footage.
It is
audio
really
for you.
weird.
I don't get it either.
Because it worked for me.
Display capture gets odd sometimes.
Unless
and I updated it like
you
2
download
weeks.
you got the video downloaded, right?
The video?
Do you have the video downloaded?
No.
You don't. Okay, never mind. Because I was gonna say you can download the video and go to the media player and use display capture.
Huh.
That's what I had to do with my first trailer for CCW episode 3.
Alright. Okay, we'll try that. In the meantime, BRB.
Okay.
Alright.
Great. Now we're stuck.
Oh dear. Oh well. So what did you do this week?
Hung out with friends in VR chat.
Nice.
Work
I'm
on
playing VR
fans.
chat a little bit. Unfortunately, I had that problem. I was like, oh, I made friends. Oh god, now every time they're online, I have to go say hi to them. Or else
I
feel
know.
bad.
No, in my case, it's the opposite. It's like I see them online. It's like, I don't know if I should. I think they'd find me annoying.
I'm just gonna go bother them. I do love the weird, like, I love seeing the weird ass avatars in VR chat.
Oh, dude.
Some people
I-
like turn
I-
their shit to
I got some-
private. Pisses
Like
me
I've
off.
I've seen people. All I see is a bunch of people with anime avatars or femboy avatars.
Oh fuck it, me.
Yeah, you bastard. But I stick with the weird ones.
Yeah. One of
Since-
my favorites is that hamster that is like really tiny, and when you use it, like, it's only your head sticking out of the ground.
Oh, that one. Oh, jeez.
That one's awesome.
But I have since I'm Alex Jones in that I have 3 different frog avatars.
Awesome.
I have just the regular frogs you can get at one of the base Avatar worlds.
Yeah.
A Kermit the Frog in a tuxedo,
That's a good one.
and Spider Kermit,
Nice.
which is literally
Oh.
just Kermit the Frog with his arms hanging out and 8 legs.
I think one of my favorites that I have is Matt from Wii Sports,
Oh God!
which is like the stuff of
Uh,
nightmares. Because I just run up with a boxing glove and start punching people.
And 3 others I like are a cardboard standee of Nicolas Cage,
Oh, that's really good.
and whenever he talks, his mouth moves like he's from Canada.
I did see somebody who had the casting couch. And every time they talk, one of the
And-
cushions moves like a mouth.
There's also my walking Wendy's advertisement,
Oh, that's good.
which all it is just a gigantic deal showing off various Wendy's ads. And when you press it, and when you press a gesture, when you press one of the gesture buttons, it plays sounds from Wendy's ads.
Let me think here. I got the hamster, Matt. Demi Fiend I really like. It's just kind of boring. And it's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have like 3 different VTubers.
Oh, jeez.
I have this one random like anime girl that summons a scythe. I have one that throws sandwiches. I have a really cool like wizard that you can like graduate different levels. Like you can be an apprentice and have like little bits of magic, and then you can be like a level 3 sorcerer, and you can shoot like crazy rainbows and like blast fireballs around. That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Oh, a slime girl.
I also got a Nutter bar.
Nice.
I got a deal of Nutter. You know, you've seen the walking sticks of butter on VR chat,
Yeah,
right?
I have.
This is a different version. It's called Nutter. It's what you expect. It's just the same deal. It looks like a block of semen,
As it should.
and when you press one of the gesture buttons, it vomits.
Oh god.
So I've done it multiple times where I've just vomited on people.
I do know. I was in a room for a while. Like every room I went to, this one random pickle Rick would follow me.
Jeez.
God, I am describing our Wizards 101, aren't I?
Ah!
It took me forever to realize to like learn how to consistently cast the spells. It turned out the problem was I had my fingers on the buttons, and because I have an Oculus Rift, it would register it as a different hand gesture than it should, and that's why my spells weren't coming out until I let go of the buttons completely.
God.
It was so weirdly specific. Oh yeah, right now I'm just getting a bunch of Facebook messages of people giving suggestions of how I'm supposed to give my cat his pills. Because goddamn, he hates his pills more than anything.
I'm sorry for your cat, dude. My God.
No, so the thing is, in order to get him to take his pills, I have to do the burrito, which is why I wrap him in a blanket so he can't scratch me. And then I have to hold him upside down, I usually do it like an hour before I mash up the pills and dissolve them in a glass of water, and then I suck the pills out with a syringe and I squirt it into his mouth, and he fucking hates it. And out of curiosity, I popped one of the pills in my mouth, and it's not even bad. So I don't know what the hell this idiot's complaining about.
So you got high off of cat pills?
No, I licked it. I did not eat it, but I licked it. Okay. I looked up what it is, and it's just a blood thinner.
Nah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Jason likes to smoke them cat pills.
I like to pop them cat pills and get super high on catnip.
All right, so I didn't get. Here's something that just dawned on me. I could just fucking download the video straight from YouTube normally because YouTube allows that feature.
What I was saying. That's what I was saying. What do you think I was saying?
All right, it's still not visible for some reason.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
All right, how am I supposed to pull that video capture? Media source? Maybe that'll work. Oh, here we go.
Again, with media source, you can't stop the video, otherwise it's going to start from the very beginning.
Oh.
That's the thing.
What's up, everyone? Darkscream217 here, and before
It's usually
What's up, everyone? Darkscream217 here, and before
some Twitch channels I follow that used media source do that stuff mostly for
What's up, everyone?
Mostly
Darkscreen27
for,
here. Before I begin the review of Vikito's Extreme
break.
Executor, I'm going
For
to
breaks
make
when
a
they're
shout out to
away
a
from stream
website
time.
known as Tenchi
Oh, I'm
Forum,
sorry.
which is a fan site
My media
dedicated to
source was a
all
little
things
too loud.
Tenchi Muyo, one of my favorite anime series of all time.
Huh.
They also have
Okay. I get it now. I only need to show like the first 5 minutes anyways.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? Darkscreen217 here, and before I begin...
God,
All
you
right.
were fat. I forgot. You've gotten fat.
All right.
I'm sorry, you got skinny.
Unfortunately, okay, here's how I'm going to do this. I have it pulled up on YouTube. I'm going to listen to the audio here. I want you guys to be a little bit quiet because I'm going to have this booming, but I don't know what the shout out is, so I'm going to look this up a little bit. But I'm not going to play the whole video because the video is just nothing but screen caps afterwards. So and that's not interesting. But anyways, I'm going to see if I can minimize that window. All right. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to play, and then I'm going to play the video, and then you guys, apparently according to OBS, you can hear the audio. So, with that said, let's check out this review right fucking now.
What's up, everyone? Darkscreen217 here, and before I begin the review of Vikito's Extreme Executor, I'm going to make a shout out to a website
Oh my
known as
God.
Tenchi Forum, which is a fan site dedicated
Oh, right. I plugged this.
anime series of all time. They also
Oh,
have
God.
description below.
I don't even know if they're still around.
About certain things about the Tenchi stuff. And they also have other people working on projects that they show off on that website, such as the
I actually bought something from them.
dedicated to making
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh God.
They made like a physical copy of the goddamn
copy of
English translation of the Super NES RPG.
had a fan translated
Old shame.
Oh.
I still have that collection, by the way.
Yeah, they actually made a physical SNES copy of it.
Oh, man. How legal was this? I don't know. I don't care. Oh, and I show off the cartridge, too.
Good.
And it had an instruction manual. I'll show that off, too.
Oh god, I wish it was. Oh man.
So what
I'm
you're saying is
so
that review was
fat.
sponsored by these guys.
They're not sponsored by them. I was just shouting out to them.
I know, but given current YouTube, I was making a joke.
Yeah, I go. Raid Shadow Legends.
Check out their website if you're a fan of
Oh,
Tenchi as much as I am.
God, I'm sorry. I can't
Stuff,
get,
over
I
there.
can't get over how
This is
fucking
your life.
You enjoyed that little
Accept
shout-out.
it.
Now it's time to
how many
Accept your
how many
past.
cheeseburgers did I eat?
All of them.
I had the appetite of Jughead, but I didn't have. Yeah, this video was from 6 years ago, Vicky. Oh
6
man.
years and like 60 pounds ago, or more than that.
600 pounds ago.
Oh no.
The majority of anime today, good or bad.
Darkstream's just a skeleton.
Oh,
Second
hold
season
on,
high
hold
school
on.
dead
I have to. I'm sorry. This is a
You know, it
botch.
could
This
be
is a
because
botch.
of the show,
Botch. Botch.
marketing off
Botch.
merchandise.
Botch.
Yeah.
Botch. Botch.
Mania.
Botch.
Botchamania. Botchamania. Me and Al saw a wrestling match and started chanting Botchamania. It was great.
I accidentally had the source audio muted. So let's try this again.
Oh no.
17 here.
Yeah.
Before I begin the
All right.
review of Vikito's Extreme
Just make
Executor,
sure it's
I'm going
not
to
as
make a
loud as.
Shout out
Okay.
to a website known as Tenchi Forum,
There you go.
which is a fan site dedicated to all things Tenchi Muyo, one of my favorite anime series of all time. They also have a YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below to where they make podcasts about certain things about the Tenchi.
All right, there we go.
And they
And
also
I'm
have
even in
other
sync with the
workout
video.
projects that they show off on that website, such as the Hasegawa project, which is dedicated to making
Oh,
fan
God.
translations to the novels that never got released here in the States.
I remember what Samuel Tagik once told me, that you have a fucking chin that's bigger than my fist.
Video game.
Because when I first showed myself on camera, people were comparing me to him.
Remember playing that game.
Oh no.
And,
Well,
Did people also say they thought you were black?
yeah, some people compare me to Bending the Sage, which is
Clearly,
also
you
inaccurate.
shot this at night and just used a negative color filter.
Even came with the
Because we know you're black.
There were like two different versions.
Yeah, exactly. You're just going.
With white hair.
You're just going white faced.
You're doing white face.
And they were very limited in copies too.
This is the new lore.
Something like this again, unless of course they treasure lines down the line. That was something I just wanted to show off a little. And I hope you checked out their website if you're a fan of Tenchi as much as I am. They got some really neat stuff over there. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little shout out. Now it's time to actually start the review.
Lance made that title card, by the way.
Man, I do enjoy
It's good for
sometimes,
for
but
2012,
I question how
2011.
Yeah, I think it was around that time he made that.
Don't give me the sex sells argument crap, especially since fans.
Oh my God, this video's almost got 1,000 views.
Good
Oh,
or
no.
bad. I'm still waiting for a second season of High School.
most popular
High School
video.
Dead Season 2 never coming out. No, it's still the second season.
Is marketing off of the merchandise.
Oh, here it is. Here's my favorite part of the video.
Thankfully, I like to keep some.
Right here.
Thankfully, I like to keep some dignity. I mean, I don't even see the point of buying figurines from a fan service heavy show like Iggy Tosin. I really don't see the appeal to buying. What is that? You. What is that? What is that? What is that? Look at me. What is that?
You could scratch it there.
Nothing. You didn't see nothing. It was just a. Shut up. Bullshit. I saw something. What the hell was that? You didn't see anything. Damn it, man. You didn't see anything. Damn it, man. Show it to me. Oh, man, if it's what I think it is, I'm gonna be so pissed. All right. What the hell is that? All right. What the hell is that?
Damn, I should have made a video just for that like $300 figure I bought.
Oh no, I only spent like $34 on it.
Character.
No, I'm saying I should have done that for mine.
Was it Ryofu? You bought that? What?
Wasn't that hook hanging from your ceiling?
It,
What you can't just have a hook for decoration?
You can't just have bait on your
You
ceiling.
are unbelievable, you know that?
Okay, that's all I want to show. Anyways,
Oh my god!
Executor is the fourth season.
Oh, I love you.
oh man, I forgot. I was doing a double echo thing. God damn it, dude! I am not good at streaming.
Well,
Wait, it takes a while for everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to do more skits like that. That was funny.
I love skits. They're fun.
But at the same time, I don't want it to be completely distracting. I don't know. I think I would separate the skits from the videos, if that makes any sense.
I feel like the a good happy medium is what Klemps does, where he does little cutaways, but they're only like 10 seconds long at most.
Yeah, some short bursts like that, or if you have a long sketch idea, make it as a separate video, like Keith or something.
What the fuck? Why are my random friends in group chat arguing about Fergie?
Oh god, Fergie, isn't she a Nazi or something?
I don't know.
Oh
about
no, that's
that.
Tila Tequila. I can't remember.
Hey, remember that time that like Black Eyed Peas replaced Fergie? I'm still mad about that. And
Why
there's
are people
random
still
videos
talking
of
about Fergie?
I don't know.
what?
Why are people still talking about Fergie?
No, I think they're doing it just to upset everyone else in the group chat.
I was gonna say, what? You playing the herbs?
It's going like, yeah, let's be upset about something that happened 12 years ago.
Anyways, I think now's a good time to wrap everything up here.
It's probably a good time to wrap it up.
So I hope to catch you guys next weekend, and maybe tomorrow evening I'm gonna join in on the private chat to talk about some dumb shit while play some video games. Oh man, Furbies! I used to own a Furby.
So my cousin makes custom Furbies right now, and her most infamous creation is the long Furby.
That sounds creepy.
Oh, it's horrifying. It's like a 6-foot long Kirby.
All right. Anyways,
I can send you an image of it.
Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. This is Starscream signing out.
There's Squiggleton signing off.
And I'm gone.
All right, see you guys.
Good night.